and good evening, chat.
I can't even see the
Hello, people.
And
hello, people.
hello to Chris and hello to Jackie at the moment.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of other people who are going to jump on tonight, and we have got
Oh my days.
a few things to do. But yeah, first of all, let's just go and say hello to everyone in chat. We've got Brian in there. Hello, Brian. Hello, Susan. Hello, Ling. Hello, Tron. Hello, Wolfie. Who else we got in there? Greg, Sharon.
I can't see nobody until I get on the other.
Mark and Victoria in there as well. Hello to you two. Aaron. And I think that's everybody so far. And Chaz. Hello, Chaz.
Hello, people. I can't see us at the moment.
So,
shit, at least she's not hiding.
Tonight's stream's going to probably be not super long. It's not going to go to the silly hours of the morning. We're probably going to have the stream running till about 10:30, maybe 11 o'clock ish. Hey, Dev. And
that's George, if you remember.
Only because I've got a few things to get on with tomorrow morning, so I need to be up nice and early, and I am shattered at the moment. Oh, hello. Nice, Wolfie. Hello, Christopher.
Yes.
Hey, Simon. Yes.
Nice one.
What we're going to do is we're going to involve the chat a little bit tonight. For those that are up for it, we are going to have a little bit of an animal guessing game coming on the screen. If it works, we're going to have some images come up, and it will be just a case of whoever first in chat gets the name of the animal, they'll get a little point maybe, and then what we'll do with that is we will from that point forwards try and keep track of who's got what. I'm sure there'll be arguments. I'm sure there'll be arguments. I'm sure there'll be tears. I'm sure there'll be people moaning that I said this first and all that, as there usually is. But hey ho, we're going to be. Hey Mark, we're going to do a tiny little. Just get a few images up, have a few questions going, and then see if people can guess these animals. But we're going to be quite specific. So if someone just comes along and there's a dog on the screen, then I'm not going to accept.
You want the specific breed, then?
Yeah, we want the breed at least. I don't need to know its age, date of birth, and its national insurance number, but we'll try and be a little bit more specific than dog. Hello, Mark.
Hi, Josh. Hi, Matt.
Right, Mark.
Yes, mate. How was everything? How was everything today, dude?
Oh, I'll tell you what, Matt. It's the first time I've seen a coach turn up to a funeral with a family on it.
Oh, was it?
73-seater coach.
Wow.
And had all the family on. But
wow.
Yeah, it was hard, like, because I've been friends since I was about 11, 12. So it was a tough one. But
was it a good send-off, though?
Oh, but brilliant. Really good.
I think the thing is you have to just celebrate at those things, don't you? Because there's not much else you can do. Celebrate with everyone who sort of was there to sort of like celebrate the life of them, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's
all you can do.
Right. Okay.
I'm
just going through a few things while we're trying to get this sort of done.
Just say a quick hello to everyone who said hello.
Yeah,
and then I'll do it after too, because I can be on this phone.
Hi, Susan. Hi, Mailing. Hi, Brian. I think that's everyone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hi, Simon. Hello, Wolf. Hi, Christopher. Hi, Scott. Let's see. Brian. Who else? Mailing. Susan. Leisha. George. Jeremy. And we got Chris and Mark and Matt as well.
Yep,
Chav. Got to get this all up on the computer first, because then I won't be using the phone, because I was sat upstairs for ages.
Hi, Chaz.
Just vegging and
vegging
more.
Vegging in the heat.
No, it's all right up there, except for the cats all just wanting to be on me every few minutes, but I'm used to that anyway. Just they need
Hi,
attention
Jeremy.
too.
Hi, Sarah.
Where the bugger in hell sits?
Hey, Jezza.
The favourites, no.
Right, so we've got that. We've got that.
Jesus. No, I don't want to look at all this. That's the one. Okay, yes, that.
So
Hi,
how's
Alice.
everyone's week been so far? Anything exciting happening in the spider world? Obviously, I know some people have had some excitement.
I've got-
For the sack today.
Lucky John.
121, baby.
121.
Tron.
Oh, good game.
121. Well, probably less because 3 of them are still eggs, but we'll see if they develop. So around 120 mark, which is good. And then something else looks like he's going to drop a sack. So
You don't know.
Busy man,
how that
haven't you?
goes. Sorry.
Been a busy man with your sacks at the moment.
Sounds wrong, doesn't it?
Everything was forward.
Yeah, doing well, dude.
He's been playing with his
If it's my
stats, hasn't
shortage going pairing, it's like I'll have 3P Metallicas to pair in a few weeks' time.
he? Ow.
Hi, Shady. Scott.
If Jaden pulls his finger out, then a couple of ball 40s. And then I'll see what's else left.
Come on, stop being a spanner all your life. Computer's being an ass.
I don't know what to do with G Poker piece. Because she bought her at BTS. Well,
Yeah.
not from a stand, from a private seller. And she molted a year and 3 months ago. And I have a mail for her. I don't know if she in a pre-molt or...
Oh, sugar, that's no good.
It's like with them, it can be forever before they molt. So I'm in a two kind of mood. Should I risk it and try to pair it, or
Oh dear.
I'll see. It's yeah, it's on a question mark at the moment.
Ooh. Where then?
Yeah, apart from P Metallic,
Oh, no, it's British.
yeah, which everything's paired.
You noisy little son.
I don't know if she refusing food. I haven't even tried to feed her yet. Oops. I'll see what I can do. I'll try conditioning her and see how she goes from there. But she seems all right at the moment. Her boom is a bit bold, but it could be from stress from packing and everything. She did flick as soon as I opened the tube as well.
Yeah, she'd be like, go away, leave me alone, I'm busy.
Yeah. She's settled now, but it could be that she's bald just because she just flicked so many hairs.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Boy, I download.
And it's a grammar scholar. They can refuse food for months.
Really?
Well, my Rosea, sorry, Poteri. Or is it Rosea? No,
thanks, Dad.
it's a Rosea. No, it's a Rosea.
Thank you,
It is a
Lord.
Rosea. Yeah, it is a Rosea red. And she molted. Have it only once over the past 6 months, 7 months. And every time I try to feed her, she refuses the food.
Oh, well.
So
Hi, Nat.
I am after E. Murinus male, Adrian male, OBT male, OBT Kigoma male, Regalis male, H. Gigas male, but I think I have that one coming. I still have lots of males that I'm after.
I wouldn't even know if any of my H gigas are males. I've just left them to it then.
Just leave that.
I've got a big female.
I've got two. I'm just like, I'm going to be rehousing one. The other one doesn't need rehousing. It's in a big tub, buried.
One of those species you never see.
Yeah. But it's great when you see them out there. Bleeding out, they're massive. Cool, though.
Oops.
Really are. Yeah.
Right, no, I'm not. I'm going to get rid of that.
Hi, Amy.
So, I'm downloading something a lot easier. Just on my computer. Who else have we got? No, hi, Amy. Fucking hell. It's deaf. So, yeah. Fair enough.
Matt,
Go.
how's your day been and week?
Yeah. I've still got 2 nymphs.
Two.
2. Yeah. I've got 2, but 2 is better than 0. So it's a bit of a weird one. Yeah, I've still got 2 moving around. Three of them went strange. It's almost like they tried to molt, and they've gone like a very dark purple with white legs and stopped. It's almost like they've touched an electric socket, spread their legs, and then just ballooned up and frozen. Really weird. I'll send you a picture later. It's really weird.
Yeah.
But it's not like they've shriveled up and died and dried out or anything like that. They've sort of like bloated and died. But you know, I don't know if anyone's seen that before, but 2's better than 0. And like, you know, I've got to keep reminding myself it's the very first pairing I've done. And this and the other. It's just really disappointing because obviously
Well, the first few that I've done, they all been unsuccessful.
yeah,
It's like,
you know, it's like I get really, really attached to everything, the animals and all this and the other. So it's quite difficult to take. But at the end of the day, when I pulled them and they weren't there, and then some of them came out, and then things have gone wrong, it's almost like the sack hasn't been 100% healthy. So I'd rather it not. It's better to be this way than, say, for example, have a load of slings that get to about a year old and then all pass.
yeah.
So, you know, we'll keep going. I've still got the 2 males. The males are still eating, and I'm going to try with the other female, see if I can get her interested in the boys, because she's not been interested yet. The other one I'm going to give a little bit of a break to, and just sort of see if she molts out. But then we'll see. We'll see what happens.
See if you can get another one.
Yeah, I'll be looking at the Avics. Don't worry about that.
Because I'm up to one.
We've got, like I say, I'm waiting for my one of my Carapuensis to molt, and just to confirm that the suspicions that it's female, because then I've got a pair. And then if that happens, then I'll be breeding those because they're the lesser seen Nandu, so might be a good one to do. I've got a very large Gigas female, but I don't know whether I want to go down that road.
They are, I'll put it this way, Gigas is similar to Curlies. It's going to be hard to get rid of them.
Yeah.
So if you do pair, they are everywhere, and they are dead cheap, and nobody wants them because they are just mystery box material.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I should come in and argue about it. But what else? I've managed to. Well, we had a few molts. I mean, I'm sure everyone's had a lot of molts this week with the weather, but I managed to sex for the first time one of my Davos Pentalauruses. Like, I've got 4 Davos, and I've managed to sex that. I thought it was female last time, but the molt was so small that I was like using my microscope and still couldn't see. And under the macro, I thought when I saw it today, I was like, can I see anything? Can't really. Got the macro lens out, and it was, it's got the spermifica there, so that's good. So I've got a female Davos. What else molted that I've managed to sex as female this week?
Did you sex your biopiece?
No, nor my Panamanus either. No, that molted, and that's not been sexed, surprisingly enough. That thing is probably 2 millimeters DLS.
They're tiny, though.
It's so small. But yeah. So yeah, what I'm going to think of doing is at past, I'll launch the first image up on the screen, and then I think at the moment I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 different animals from just random places. We'll see how it goes. If people are finding it amusing, then maybe we'll carry it on. But we'll just have something to go on in the background, keep people entertained for a little bit. I've got all the animals down on a note, so we'll see.
What for, Somerset? Is it for spiders?
I have not got that down here.
Advice or recommendations on a good arid substrate can buy the counter. Arcadia Arid Earth. Arcadia Arid Earth is good for most dry species if you really want to go down that route. They're good for, it's good for like things like bearded dragons and that type of thing as well. But Arcadia Arid Earth, they do Arcadia Earth mix, and then they do Arcadia Arid Earth, and the Arid Earth is a quite a dry one. But to be honest, if I was mixing up a substrate, I would probably just go down the route of some topsoil, bit of sphagnum moss, soil, peat mossy stuff. If you've got it, don't buy it. Maybe something like, if you want to buy Spider Life, and then maybe a bit of sand, because sand. Oh, what's that? How comes we've got? Oh, I see. Right, there we go. She's changing over.
Yep.
I thought we had 2 Jackies in the world there.
Yeah. Much better.
So this is for Balfours, is it? See, it's weird saying, but don't keep them too dry. My substrate's very dry, but the fact they've got big water bowls in there, and I missed the webbing every couple of weeks.
For Balfours?
Yeah.
Cocoa fiber mixed with soil.
My GBB and my Balfs are both they're all kept on. Well, it's pretty much. I wouldn't like to use the term bone dry, but it's pretty dry.
Yeah. What I use is exactly what you said. It's like.
I give them a mist every couple of weeks. I don't mist them all the time. But they've got big water bowls in there, and I think the water. If they've got access to the water, then it's much of a muchness, really.
Hello, Dad's little tarantula.
Oh, hello. Yes, Dad's.
Oh, fudge. Hi, Greg.
Yeah, it seems to be the good way of doing it. Right. So, chat. Do you want me to bring up some pictures so we can have a little game tonight, or are you not really that bothered? Let me
Obviously,
know.
they want to.
I'm bringing it up anyway. That's funny you say that, Shady, because I think my brachypelmas, they tend to tip their water bowls a little bit more over into the soil than the Balf does, to be honest. Weird.
Oh, that's little tarantulas in. How? Oh, I was just about to ask, how is it LBT? Shit.
He's losing the plot again.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh dear.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve. Hi, BH.
Hey, Steve.
Hi, BH.
Hey, BA.
Alice, I'll send your other spider out tomorrow.
What you got going out the door, Mark?
Sorry, what was that, Matt?
What spiders you got sending out the door?
It's what Alice won on my giveaway. I couldn't send the apophysis because on the day I was sending her spiders, that was on its back.
Oh, right. Multi, does it?
Yeah. I'm good, Steve. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, who we got joining us? Alice. Hey, Alice, BH, and Mr. Steve.
Oh, as soon as you mention guessing, get him the Raffle King appears.
Oh, I'm not being new tonight.
And yeah, no one's mentioned Jeremy's turned up. What did Jeremy show up for? What in chat triggered Jeremy's
Do some feeding tonight, but I
concentration
said
to sleep?
everything today pretty much.
Alice is saying, Mark, that if you want to leave it till Bristol, she'll pick up from Bristol, mate.
Wolfie's in the chat.
I don't mind, Alice, whatever's easiest for you. I don't mind sending it.
Oh my days.
Or grab it at Bristol, whichever's easier.
Let's just quickly do something.
Oh, you spanner and a half.
But yeah, I did overtime Monday and Tuesday, so I did 12 hours Monday, Tuesday shifts, and it's really messed me up because this is normally my week off. So I finished nights Friday morning, did Monday and Tuesday day, and because normally when I do Monday and Tuesday day, I'll go on to Friday night. I'm already prepping myself for going to work on Friday night, but I've actually got a week off now, so it's like my brain's all over the place at the moment.
Oh, sugar, that's no good.
Okay, no problem.
I've turned pants as well. It's just gone weird.
And my sleep pattern's all over the place as well. So
Oh god, that's
let's
no
just
good.
send this over. Right.
That's the only video I've not watched is Amy's. I've been catching up on people's videos and just watching a
Mark,
lot.
any chance you could pop me on the big screen for a second?
I can
5
pop
seconds.
you on the big screen, of course, mate. Yeah.
For 5 seconds. Just for Jeremy.
Oh no. Oh god.
The gift that never dies. The gift that
I
never
know,
dies.
it's funny.
He's a famous man.
So,
Amy, I watched your video and it's really funny. It made me chuckle because, and not in a bad way, but it made me chuckle because I remembered when I got my first Scorpion, Connor actually bought it. We was at Seas last year and Connor just wandered off and he comes back and Clayton had sold him the biggest adult blimmin' spinnifer that he had. And I was just like, okay, I hadn't even done anything about Scorpion. So I was like, what is that? And he's like, oh, it's an Asian forest scorpion. I'm like, but look what I've just bought. I'm like, yeah, cheers, Clayton. And then I was messaging my friend who kept a lot of scorpions at the time and sort of saying, like, is this thing going to get out of this enclosure? Am I gonna just die in my sleep? I mean, is all this going to happen? What's going on? All this, that, and the other. And I was terrified of it, so much so that I had this glass enclosure with like almost like a brick on top of it. And it was like a small dumbbell on the thing. And I had its ventilation mesh, which is one of the custom Aquaria ventilations, up against the wall so it couldn't squeeze out of that. And I was terrified for weeks of this thing. And now it's really funny. It'll come out, I don't advocate for it, but it'll come out, it'll go on the back of my hand and this and the other if my hand's in the enclosure and stuff. You just, honestly, and so when I saw you jump on your video, Amy, it made me chuckle because it reminded me exactly what I was like when I got the Scorpion for the first time.
don't know what of my bloody Scorpions on overdrive every time I looked at it. It just wanted more food. It's like, God. And then the exact same size, and the other one, it's like, you can bugger off. I don't want any food. You can get lost.
They eat mine eat so infrequently. I've got 3 and they eat so infrequently. It's crazy. That's good to know though, Amy. At least you're really pleased with it. That's always nice to see. Luke did you a good one, I think.
Scorpions are awesome.
Yeah, scorpions are
7
stunning,
now.
Greg. Scorpions are stunning.
6 or 7 I've got now. So yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, I was meant to be putting something into that enclosure. I forgot. Got loads of enclosures I need to clean, but I'm nearly out of kitchen towel. That blue stuff, so I need to order some more, but I've got to wait till Friday and order.
We're going to start nice and easy with these.
It was funny when I watched it back. I say you just laugh at yourself and you're like, what a bloody lemon I were.
Right, chat.
Yeah, Steve, you have to show off now, don't you?
Get your fingers ready for the first image coming up on screen.
You need to guess what it is. That's Phil.
Hi, Sean.
Is it not? That's young Matt.
And Sean Spoons says manatee.
There we go.
Sean Spoon.
foods. So somebody you better be keeping yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. I've got that down. Right.
You wrote it down?
Yeah, I've got it.
Oh, no, they didn't. No, okay.
That's
Yeah.
all right. No, you can, if you want to keep track, feel free, mate. I've got no problem with that.
No. Feel free. It's your life. Do whatever you want.
Chris, if you want to take over that, dude, it will save me a hell of a lot of work, mate. Jumping
Don't
around
worry.
all over the place here. Well done.
Anton. I don't know the English names for fuck's sake. Whoops. No good, she.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Well, you can put the scientific names if you want to.
Yeah.
We're not going to be that strict on it. We'll get another one up in a few minutes. Hello, Jeremy.
Hello.
You all right, Jeremy? You all right?
Yes, all good, all good. How are you guys?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Will be better when you pop the camera on.
I was going to put my camera on. I was actually going to go downstairs, prep my camera on. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll put my camera on. And then you played that GIF. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to keep my camera off.
Oh,
So it's all Chris's fault.
Don't sulk, Jeremy. Don't
So it's all
sulk.
Chris's fault. I'm not
It's
putting my camera on now.
He didn't mean any harm.
He does every time.
What Chris isn't telling you is in that wardrobe behind him. That's where all his silverware's kept.
Oh my days.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's a very posh. I've never said I'm not posh.
Hi, Claire.
I eat goo pots.
Oh,
I am
Claire's
posh.
here. Hello, Claire.
But yes, we will. Evening, Claire. Yeah, anyone who's on screen, or even if they're not got a camera on, obviously is void from guessing because you might get it come up a little bit earlier than screen on YouTube.
Oh, that's not fair.
He was busy moving all the posh stuff out of the way.
Steve would like messenger messages ahead of time on the animals, so that because he's on his phone, so his typing is atrocious apparently.
Just say it's a floaty thing in the water. It's a better way.
Do you know what? With those manatees, they're actually really funny because they do follow each other around and tidy up after each other when they poop.
Bleeding heck.
That's why you
They
always
do it
see
in our house.
that's why you see a plume of like poo particles with those things whenever you see them wandering around in larger pods than just one.
Hey Claire,
They're funny little things.
we haven't given shout out to Claire, the best
Oh, I said
stickers
hello, Claire.
in the world.
Claire's stickers are amazing.
They are.
Next
There we go.
level.
They are. What I like is the cutting that she does for them. Now it's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean. Well, similar related things, aren't they? So, but we will not be that. We'll be a little bit lenient because we're nice.
Welcome back, Tash.
Saw this rubbish.
Right. Let's bring up the next one. Let's bring up the next one. We're going to start nice and easy on these, see.
Jeremy's missing.
Ooh, yeah, Jeremy is.
That's definitely Phil.
It's definitely a badger.
It's a baby horse. What are you talking about? Oh, well done, Greg. Greg's in.
Nice one,
Well
Greg.
done, Greg. Well done, Greg. Capybara. If you ever go to Phil's Zoo, you will see an absolute ton of those things.
Right in front of him.
As soon as you walk in, they've got a whole load of them. What amazes me about Phil's place is the fact that it's got the fencing around a lot of the enclosures is just like open style fencing, so it's just wooden poles. So like the capybara, they're pretty much, if they wanted to run riot, they possibly could. The prairie dogs do run riot.
Hey, Anton.
What are you doing with this phone? Shoving it up your nose.
The clappy dappy. Oh, don't! I've got a hair. This is the worst thing about having facial hair. I've got this hair on the edge of that. It's just itching. I'm gonna have to pull it out in a minute. It's absolutely
Yeah,
driving me
pull them
insane.
out. It's better. Get rid of the bloody things. Horrible.
Yeah, they do, Steve. It's honestly, it's just such a nice place to go and observe the animals there. It's just really nice to go and observe. You observe Phil in his natural habitat.
Yeah.
You right there, Jeremy?
Just trying to sort out my camera. It's there you go. Get a headshot. That's good enough. That's good
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, all good, all good. I fell into the pressure. I was like, fine, I'll turn on my phone.
Have you been busy today?
Not too much. I had an off day today, which was nice, and managed to catch up on some much needed rehousings for some of the slings. So I rehoused, I think 20 plus Barolestes variatus today, which are huge. Some of them are growing quite a lot.
Yep.
And then had hundreds of fruit flies escaping because I was trying to feed the lanula today, and there's
Do you know what?
There's so many. It's ridiculous.
That's why
I'm used to putting my fruit flies in the fridge before I even open the tube. Just stay
I
there
have
for
so
10
many.
minutes.
Like if I put them in the fridge, there's so many that they're just gonna fall on top of each other, and it's just gonna become a mess, and then all like dead ones fall out.
Yeah.
That's why I like to just.
they wake up they wake up so fast as well, don't they? You only have to be out for
So
2
it's like,
seconds.
what's the point? It's like
You want to
there's
get
no
yourself
point.
a what do they call? I can't even think of the name of it. There's a name for the straw thing you can make. And what you do is you have you have a straw, cut it in half, and then inside the middle part you put a piece of organza, and then you slide one of the straws back over the top of the other. You can get 2 straws, so it's easy. So you have like a red straw and maybe, I don't know, another colour. So the red one always goes to your lips, so then you don't get it mixed around the wrong way. But then what you can do is you can put the straw into the fruit fly colony and suck them up into the straw. And because you've got the organza between, it's halfway down the straw. And then what you do is you open up, they do it a lot with jumping spiral and stuff. You can then just open up the jumping spiral and like blow a few in, blow a few in, blow a few in.
But the thing is, with my rearing tub, there's so many in there. It's like,
it's only for a small scale operation. It's nothing commercial based at all. That's for sure.
It's like,
that's
imagine.
That's I mean, it's the only thing about the velvet spider that I got from you that I'm not doing fruit flies with it. So all I'm doing is I'm giving it like I feel like I'm dicing up a salami, because I take a mealworm and it's tiny little segments and it's going in like a little bit of pizza for it all the time. I put like 3 or 4 around its web so that it can find 1 or 2 of them at least.
Yeah, they'll scavenge feed from their webs.
But the trouble is trying to get any food that's not eaten off of their web is an absolute nightmare because it is so sticky.
It's really strong webbing for a tiny spider. That webbing is really strong.
Oh,
you could leave the prey items in there because they will decorate their webbing with it.
Yeah,
they'll
they
drag pieces onto the.
They always do it.
It's what's unbelievable is every time you pull a bit of food out, and everything will just come out. The whole lot. So it's just like being very careful
stuck together.
Leave it.
Yeah,
Same as them line spiders, bleeding heck. They just do it completely, don't they? And the big tunnels they do. Well, obviously, I gave them to Jeremy, but they freaking. It was just hard enough just trying to get them out of the tunnels, and it was like, look, you're coming out. No. It was just.
That's funny. What it's. Claire, hold on. We're going to address that. It is. That's what it's called. It's called organza.
I thought it was organza.
Ouch. Yeah, but what's posh about that? It's the netting that is super fine. It's its name. That's just
Sorry, the way you're saying it.
It's like, you call a guitar a guitar. It's like it's a guitar because it's a guitar. Organza is it organza?
Reminds me, I need to go.
I can't help my accent. As long as you're sitting there chuckling on your sofa, Claire, then I've done my job. I don't care.
Oh.
On that note, let's bring another animal up, shall we?
Yeah, she's taking that out of you.
Let's get rid of that first of all. We're going to start making this a little bit harder. Once I can find the tabs. Let's have a look.
Hi, Kyle.
Still waiting for my Avic. She's gone very dark.
Get your fingers ready for this one, guys.
Soon, hopefully, I'm watching, but won't be in chat much. Okay.
It's quite specific, this animal. If you want to be really really smart, then obviously you can put the scientific name down, but common name will be fine.
Claire will probably know this one. The stick insect.
Anton's in chat.
Gaboon viper. It's not a gaboon viper. I know
Is
that.
that my-
It's one of my
Is
favourite.
that my missus?
It is a
It is.
viper.
Yeah, it's a viper. I can't remember which one this is.
Greg put
Monday.
stick viper. Eyelash viper is Anton's put.
Not an eyelash.
I don't think it's eyelash.
Mandy
Eyelash,
wins it. I don't care. Mandy
Pure
wins it.
green. They don't have like a yellow tinge underneath them.
Dangerous nope rope. Yeah.
Spicy.
No, danger
These-
noodle.
These have got like 2 common names.
It's not a grass. Green snake. Yes, very, very technical, dads. Green man, but it's not a
I
green
can't-
man.
I'm gonna kick myself when you say the name for this because I can't remember off the top of my head. I know what this snake is, but I can't
Hello.
remember it.
Is it something like a Fer-de-Lance or something like that?
I'm
No,
gonna give it. I'm gonna let this one go till 43, and then we're gonna have to
Bush
declare.
viper,
it.
then Anton's put.
it's not like a.
Oh,
Bush.
shit.
No, it's not bush.
Right. So this is the thing.
A puff viper.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. But there's another word. There's another word in front there, Anton. Come on, dude.
So it's not something like
Yeah, it's a
puff
pit
viper.
viper. No.
No, it's had pit viper already.
Oh, okay.
Bush viper.
I mean,
Steve's
technically,
It is a
pit
bush viper. It is a bush viper, but we're going to be more specific. I told you we're going to be specific.
Was it a green tree bush viper?
The
No,
first
they've got a
starts
little,
with
they've got a
a
little name that goes in front of them. I mean,
S.
Really
no one's
fine.
gonna get the scientific name of this, but it is an Arthurus hispida. But it's actually got a little name in front of bush.
Bush.
So I think Chandler's Wildlife has one of these.
Might have. That's what's doing me head in. Because I probably have
It's a gorgeous looking snake.
It is.
Very pretty.
Don't go into that bush viper.
No, I don't know. I know what it is.
Where's
Same
Bianca?
account.
Claire's put Af.
Can I guess now? Can I guess now? Can I get points now?
Hairy bush viper.
Can I get points now?
Go on. What are you saying, Chris?
Yeah, because it's a bit.
Spiny bush viper.
Yep, spiny or prickly bush viper. Yep.
Hey, do me a favour. I need you to bring me down one of the tubs flies, please. 'cause-
Yeah, that's a gorgeous looking thing,
No,
isn't it?
after them.
Beautiful.
It's a very strange looking animal. But
So do I get the point now?
you can get the point if you want to get the point. We'll let you have the point.
Now,
Just to
I
confirm
think
before I
Anton
talk about
deserves
this
it.
one, do you have any other vipers on this list tonight, Matt?
I might need to spoon
No.
one with it.
You know, the viper that I love the most is that one that mimics the insects with its tail.
Oh yeah,
And the
yeah,
birds.
yeah.
That thing is
And then
so
shut the door
cool.
again.
So cool.
Okay.
I said that.
Thank
Did you? Did you?
Jeez, peace.
Dangerous, no problem. No, you didn't.
He's lying.
He is. He's telling
That's
party
very smart.
lies.
You said green,
Kevin.
Steve. I can't see the comments, Steve. I can't see where you
Yeah,
said spiny or prickly.
I give the point to Anton anyway.
I went
'cause-
scrolling as well, dude. I went scrolling as
He
well.
said he's only joking. Yeah, exactly. You didn't say that. Telling porcupines, that one.
So we haven't got anyone on more than 1 point at the moment. There's only been 3. I know that so far. But no, we're at the moment. I've got 14 things, but we're going to try and bring up. I'm going to have to go searching for some more images at some point.
Sorry, I had a Pepsi. What? What was that?
Gets him all excitable, doesn't it? I've been this weekend. I've been quite.
See you in a bit.
I've been one of those people. I've been going round every time I've seen people referring to P. Sasma. I've been like, nope.
Last year, I know.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it just had a bee in my bonnet about them.
I did it
like
with
the new
Francis. He
genus
was like,
name,
"Oh yeah, it did change, didn't it?" I was like, "Yes."
but the new genus name is I like it. says Ciano. It's like nice.
Yeah, I like it. Unlike Asian Opus, terrible name change. Terrible. The only
Yeah,
reason I
pretty
become a taxonomist is to change it back to Denopus.
It's as good as a reason as any. How you doing, Thomas?
Honestly.
Anyway, we haven't said hello to you. You've joined for a little while. No one said hello.
Hi,
I'm doing
Thomas.
fine.
Hello, Thomas.
Very
Ooh.
boring day. Very boring day.
Did you
Both
enjoy
my
McDonald's?
parents. Well, not really, to be honest. It was a bit minging. We never go to McDonald's ever, and we just been to the supermarket and couldn't be asked cooking fish curry, and so we just my mum was like, "Should we go to McDonald's?" And I was like, "I'm not going to pass up on it, but wouldn't be my place of choice."
Disappointed.
I've just had like a really boring day because, well, my dad's in Paris at the moment, and my mum works from home, so she's been working all day. So I've had like nothing to do. So I've just kind of been sitting. I watched Titanic again after the submarine thing. I don't know, it made me want to watch it. So it's quite a good movie actually. And that
Is
used up
anyone-
3 hours 20 of my life that I'll never get back.
Is anyone watching Secret Invasion or whatever it's called, the new Nick Fury Marvel thing?
No.
I didn't even know it was out.
Is it any
Yeah.
good?
First episode came out last week. It was all right, not bad. The second episode was out yesterday, I think. I haven't watched that yet.
I haven't been watching any Marvel since the end of and what was the movie called again?
Endgame.
Endgame.
That's it. Yeah, I've just
Neither.
I've not been watching Marvel since, to be honest.
Oh,
Kick him out. Matt, kick him out. That's unacceptable.
Kathy's actually going back through and watching every single film and series in timeline order,
Oh my god.
Jeez.
and it's a slow process. But yeah, she's.
No, I couldn't.
It's only like 30 or 40 movies.
Well, it's plus all
How
the
many
series
Marvel
as well.
movies?
Like when you think like things like Agent Carter and stuff are in there, it's just like,
Oh, everything.
yeah, everything. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
probably see
Yeah,
her
no,
at some
thank
point
you.
next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a long one. Right, let's get another animal up on screen.
I
Anyway.
I ordered loads more like business stuff today. So heat sealer, that made me feel very important. And loads of stuff to make isopod like supplementary food mix. So
Cool.
I've got to mix all that up.
Hello, Sarah Rigby.
So how are you going to do the supplementary?
Sarah.
Are you going to do it in like little cubes or just like a mix?
It's like a powder that you're just gonna like
Loki's
sprinkle.
brilliant.
Oh, like a sprinkle. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've tested like 10 different formulas, and there's only one that just disappeared overnight.
Oh, that's good.
10 different forms. You just started keeping isopods.
Yeah, no, I'm fully swinging into the iPod business.
Dude, he has literally gone balls deep, hasn't he?
Jesus.
Straight away.
Oh my
I've got, like,
god!
20
I
species
went
now.
crazy when I first started keeping isopods. My god.
I
was
know
2
what it
seconds
is.
away. I was 2 seconds away from hitting the button on Marinella
Spider.
Scarlet yesterday, or Tricolour.
Know what it is?
If you get
Well, what
Marinella
spider,
before
Claire?
me and Phil, that's saying something.
Oh, Greg's on it.
Yeah.
Greg's in there straight away.
It's because
Yeah, I've got one of them.
We will be allowing spelling mistakes, but well done, Greg. Yep. Also known as the Goliath Pinkfoot. Sorry, Thomas.
I sold 20 pinning kits to a local plant shop that opened up yesterday for 25 quid a pop. So I went on a bit of a business investment spending spree yesterday, and I had enough money to buy 10 Marilynella Diablo, but I told myself that it'd be ridiculous. And so I just
25
decided
a
to get.
piece.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to start making some stuff like that, man. Jeez.
You need to do pinning kits.
Hey, Michael.
And
I
I know.
know I'm making
Yeah, but I've got none of
50
that kind of
bags.
stuff near me.
50 bags of
Which,
ice cream going to sell for like $3.99 each. So
Jeez.
like 60-gram bags. So
I feel invested in this as well from our chat earlier.
I know.
Yeah, I'll be a shareholder.
I've been asking, what is it, the DALI art generator to make like photos of isopods, but obviously it just goes off like what most of the internet thinks an isopod looks like. So it's all like really disgusting. So I've had to go like cartoon isopod or cute cartoon isopod, because otherwise it just comes out as some fucking horrible
You could
space
put
alien.
woodlouse instead. I think when
Maybe,
they
I'll
think
have to try that
isopod, they think
later.
of like the deep sea ones, isn't it?
Yeah. So thinking of all names for the isopod food.
Don't worry, dude. There's plenty of images.
Yeah. I did buy one of those. I bought one of those drug dealer scales as well, so I can like measure it to the gram, so that everybody gets exactly 55 grams of isopod food.
What's in it? Or is it a
Oh, so it's trade secret
recipe?
I'll get you the ingredients list, and you'll be impressed that I've had.
Hi, Thomas.
See, they
have you,
got rid of him before they spilled the secrets.
Yeah. Oh, bad connection. Sorry.
how long before you reckon you'll be tubbing up your Emernias then? How long do you reckon?
Me. 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. Plus
Nice,
mine.
dude. I can't believe it's still one spider that I don't actually have. It's just I don't know why.
I'll sort it some out, don't worry.
It's very weird. It's almost like I was put off by when I first got into spiders. I was almost put off by them just because of their speed and people talking about how like crazy. Watching videos where they were just going stupid fast all over the place. And then I got a Canberra guy poultry and 2 reduncas, and I thought, but I never ever jumped back on the Salma Piers train with the Emernia. Very weird.
I will glitch for a second. Hold on, I'm glitching.
So he's admitting he's posh then.
I've
That's what you're picking up from that, Jeremy. Brilliant.
Yeah.
I've got the ingredients here. Right, so
It's cut off again.
It's such a trade secret that every time he goes to announce it, his company internet cuts him off.
wait, no, like, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can now, but as soon as you do that, no.
As soon as you turn it off.
Yeah, you go black screen and no one can hear you, Thomas.
Greg's asking anyone heading to Brighton to find the new species of spider.
Oh wait, can you hear me if I do this?
Oh, hold on.
They are cool, but they're tiny Salticidae. You're like they're so tiny they match with the pebbles, so you're not going to find them.
Is this the one that they announced the other day?
Yeah, that jumping spider, the Salticid.
Yeah.
I don't know the scientific name, but they're absolutely minuscule. So it'll be fun to find those.
Right, can you hear me if I do that?
Do what?
Yes.
Like this? Like, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Cool, perfect. So it's got British bee pollen, maize flour, wheat meal, yeast, ground mealworm, dried mixed berry, a mixed insect blend, ground cuttlefish bone, and ground eggshell in it in various quantities to make it all balanced out.
That's the poshest isopod mix I've ever heard in my life.
There's a lot of good protein source in there, though.
It's properly made, yeah. So it's a supplementary food, so it's not made to be like. So it's high in protein, high in calcium. And I've also bought 2.5 kilos of cuttlebone, like big cuttlebone bits. So I'm going to sell that as well.
Oh, cuttlebone, so light. 2.5 kilos is going to be massive.
That's a lot.
That's a big bag.
It is. Yeah, so I've got 3 kilos worth of the isopod food mixes coming. And I'm going to separate that into 55 gram bags.
So are you weighing out all the are you bulk making the ingredient and mixing and then separating into smaller bags, or are you going to mix the small amounts?
Bulk making the big batch and then separating that among the bags.
Be interesting to see how they do with it. I mean, yeah, be interesting to see.
My ones are all loving it because I've got a very small like test batch, and it just disappears overnight. They all seem to love it, and they all crowd around it.
To be honest, I probably only put a little bit of food in with mine once every 2 weeks or so.
Yeah, it's meant to last ages. Like, it's only a supplement kind of.
I've got
trying to come up with a funny name for it.
There was a company on. I've told you the name you need to go with.
Yeah, but like, I'm thinking funny. Isopod crack sounds quite good, to be honest.
Isopod crack.
Yeah, I don't think that would last on the internet that long.
No, it wouldn't.
Oh yeah, you've got a point actually.
The thing with isopods is like I like to feed them the cheap fish food. Like I would never feed it to my fish because it's full of cereal, which is not good for fish. But the cereal is actually really good for the isopods, and they get the protein added with it, so it's like it's perfect. Just to go to Poundland, grab 5 tubs, it'll last me a year.
There's a company. There's a company on Etsy. I can't think what their name is now, but I bought some. It's almost like sweet potato mix with some other bits in it, for isopods, and that was I got that originally when I got my first colonies through, and I literally take a tiny little pinch, and as soon as I'm putting the pinch like this into the enclosures, the isopods all come out and follow the trail. They all go crazy for it, absolutely crazy for it.
The
Yeah,
secret of the very posh ingredients list is that I've actually just listed all of the
Ian.
ingredients of the subcomponents.
Hey, Ryan. How you doing,
So
mate?
there's only like
Matt.
3 things that I've actually had to buy, but I wanted to add all of the ingredients in there. So, like the meal stuff, like the wheat meals, all from fish flakes and stuff.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
just
see,
wanted to be more
I never
specific
feed
about
that
it.
kind of fish food to my fish. I go with
Yeah.
the fluval bug bites, which is predominantly black soldier fly dust, because it's just a lot better for them, more natural than like the cheap fish flakes, are just full of cereal. It's how they get bloat.
Yes, the only
But it's
actual
fantastic
ingredients. The only actual ingredients that I'm putting in are bee pollen, fish flakes, suet, bird feed like suet stuff, mealworm, like ground mealworms, and the 2 calcium sources: ground cuttlebone and ground eggshell.
That's good. If you wanted to go with like a neutral color food, because I know people are always iffy about like colors and stuff, you know, with the fish flakes.
It should
I
be
recommend the pond sticks by, I can't remember what the company's by. The koi pond sticks. They're super cheap and they're really crumbly anyway, so that's super. And it's got full of cereals and protein additives.
Quite
and
similar
stuff,
to what I ordered, yeah.
Yeah. And it's cheap. It's like £2 for a big tub, like yay big.
If you want, you can show others. I don't care.
All right, I'll bring that up on screen, mate. Actually, because that's
You know why I couldn't? You know why I couldn't get it out? Every time I've gone down with the fucking tweezers, I kept fucking pinching your cork bark in between of it. And I was like, why is it not working? I was like, fuck's sake. I don't know how good quality it is, but obviously it's cut down because
That's
it's
all right.
twice.
Let's just chuck that up on screen. I'm sure people will be interested to see it. It's quite funny. All right, let's share that.
Oh, is this the Erminia?
Yeah.
Yep.
She didn't want to give that sack up easy by the looks of it.
She ended up biting the cork bark and just was holding the cork bark. First, as soon as I opened, she was coming up. She's like, nope, you're not having that.
They are feisty when it comes to the egg sacs, though.
Yeah.
It'd be really nice to see how Leah's ones are getting on, because obviously I gave her the male for that project, and so it's like be interesting to see how they get on. Because my one, I picked him up at Seas last year from Andy at So Many Legs. It molted. I didn't even realise it was mature. Like, I had it for ages, didn't even realise. Such tiny little hooks. Yeah, look. She does not want to give that up.
And at this moment, literally, she before I put my hand in, she ended up biting the cork bark, and that was it.
I told you about my Regalis, didn't I? When it actually bit the top of its cork bark and got its fangs caught.
Yeah, I remember you saying about that.
Nothing for.
That's cool, dude.
That's very cool, actually.
You want the video of sack opening as well?
Oh, have you got that?
I got everything, darling.
You should see trying to pull a sack away from a huntsman. Jesus Christ.
I don't even wonder.
Like, they dig their fangs into the sack and proper hold on to it. And they have to use 2 pairs of tongs to push her back while pulling the sack away. Otherwise, she'll just rip it open and slings will be everywhere. It's like, no, thank you.
Yeah, my Regalis, Jeremy. It basically it decided to put its fangs into the top of the cork bark for some reason as it was trying to bite something. It missed its food, and I've never seen it before, but it was almost stuck, and so I had to get in behind the spider, because every time I went near it, it was trying to back away and it was pulling the fangs forward like that. So I had to sort of get in behind the spider with, well, my fingers in the end, to try and push the spider forwards so it could unhook its fangs. It was one peed.
So was
off.
it already like in a hole, or did it just like pierce the cork bark?
The top of the cork bark's been cut off, and you know where it sort of flakes and there's little gaps in it all.
Ah, right.
It
And
jammed
it
them in there
lodged
between. It jammed in there.
Jeez.
Yeah. It went at the roach so hard, but missed the roach. The roach exited stage left, and the spider just dug both fangs straight into the top of the cork bark. And I was just like, I instantly had a sweat, and I was just like, oh, this isn't going to be good. And then when
it's examples like that, it's why like I don't know if you guys have ever seen that video of that guy who put his finger near I think it was a Salmopius cambri guy, and
I
it
know
bit
exactly who
his
you're talking
finger
about.
and
His
it
name's
was
Kevin.
chewing on his finger.
Yeah, Kelvin Wiley.
Yeah, so it's like that video is why I always want to say never put your fingers near it, because you don't. Yeah, that Salmopius didn't bite through his finger, but if a pokey can pierce cork bark, it can pierce through your skin, no problem.
Yep. He does an awful lot of stuff. I mean, he's weird. I can't figure him out because he's a huge, like, on TikTok, and he's got quite a lot on YouTube. When you watch his videos about the care guides, he knows his stuff, but then all his TikTok stuff is very much sensationalized. Look at me. He does stupid things like spiders in the mouth, roaches in the mouth, centipedes on his head, and things like that. And it's just like,
who is that?
Kelvin Wiley. But he knows when you go to his YouTube channel and watch his video, because it was like, I need to get an opinion of this guy. And I think, the TikTok stuff's really bad, but he knows his stuff. So he's almost at odds with himself. Like, do you know what I mean? Because he knows his stuff, but doesn't give the right message to an awful lot of people. And some of those animals, it's like, what are you doing? Seriously.
Because then someone doing research can look at both things and be like, well, you tell me not to handle my tarantulas, but you're sticking a bracky in your mouth.
Yep.
Don't handle centipedes, but you're putting a centipede on your head. It's like,
yep.
You're not helping yourself with your information here.
Very odd indeed. Chris's freshly manicured hands.
I'm straight after work.
Yeah, you
Still
use the
covered in
machines to
inky green.
polish your nails, isn't it? It's like zzz.
It amazes me how many levels of webbing they put on these things. It's crazy.
It's like, look,
so intricate,
when I open it up, there's another layer separated from all those layers. What the?
I had that with the Avic. There was another layer inside. But... Babies.
Lovely.
Nice.
And there's another video after that.
So are they nymphs at the moment or eggs with legs?
Eggs with legs still.
Oh, okay.
I pulled it early because I'm running low on times, and I have to make decisions. Either I leave them in or pull them early, and I pulled them early. Originally, I planned to open it on Friday, but I thought, you know what, 2 days ain't gonna make.
So that was the one you mentioned last week, then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're awesome, Chris. Congrats, man.
Thank you. Because how less how careless I am, I just shake them all off like
flopping them in there,
like salt.
The thing is, though, if you watch Portsmouth Tarantula's TikToks, you'll see how Harry just like boxes all the spiders up. And I'll tell you, it's changed people's opinions on how they literally take their spiders out when they want to do rehouses. That's for sure. That looks good, man. You're awesome. Right, should we have another little image?
It's like third. No,
I'm going to get this straight away. Just like
you're not allowed to guess. You're not allowed to guess.
Am I not allowed to guess?
No.
No.
You have to be in the chat.
God.
Because you're on the screen, you can see them at least 5 seconds before they can see.
Yeah.
So yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, I know exactly what that
That's
is.
Thomas.
I'm not allowed to say.
That's Thomas. I get the point.
My days.
How's that me?
Hey, Osman.
I can actually see it. That's the thing.
Hey, Osman.
What if I go
Hey,
like,
Osman, dude.
We've got Claire with Fennec Fox.
Painted dog.
Yeah, Heidi
Yeah,
with
no.
Thing by Claire.
You're all stupid. I
Desert
know
Fox
exactly what it
by
is. None of you
Steve.
do. You're all getting it wrong, and I know exactly what it is.
Michael?
Cat in it.
Can't be taking these ones at the moment.
Oh god, I really need to answer because I've got it right on the tip of my head, and I know exactly what it is. And you're
Not
all gonna,
yet.
Put it one
You're
way.
all gonna be-
It comes from Africa. I'll give you that.
yeah. Oh my god, I really know what it is. Right, how long do I have to wait before I can say?
You have to give it a couple of minutes, dude.
I know. Just tell me when, because I know exactly what it is. Right?
What, do you know the scientific name?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, right. I'm going to hold you to that. I'm going to hold you to the scientific name of this one.
That's not his mate's dog.
Swear down, that's a lion.
Osmond's put Desert Fox.
Nope. I mean, when you think about looking at the image, it's quite obvious as to what possibly part of its name is going to be.
Mm-hmm. It's
Just like
so
a
obvious. You're all
Mishmash
stupid,
between
honestly.
a fennec
Not
fox
one
and a raccoon.
No.
Arctic Fox. That's not an Arctic Fox.
Arctic fox from Africa. Sorry.
Ling, I know you're probably suffering from lack of sleep for the last 3 or 4 days or
Oh, of
something. I
course
don't know.
it was Ling that put Arctic fox.
Hello, Wifey.
Oh my
Big
god!
ear desert
I cannot wait to. I
fox.
can't
You're
wait
all
for Bristol
stupid,
to see what she's
honestly.
gonna
I
be
know
like
exactly
on the
what this
train.
is. I'm going to get it
Jesus
straight away.
Christ.
Scientific name and all.
Scientific name and everything, eh?
Yeah.
Looks like a.
Put it this way, it's quite a rare.
Yeah,
Animal.
they're really
Yeah,
rare.
I've
Yeah.
no idea what that is.
Yeah, really rare. Yeah.
Oh,
Phil?
very close. Even
Oh.
Phil's not on for the second part. Hold on a minute. No, he is. He's spot on.
It's
Hey,
spot on.
Yeah.
Phil's here.
Yeah,
Hey,
only
G.
I know the common
Yeah.
name though. Only I know the common name.
What's the
What's the common
then?
name? What's the common name, Thomas?
African security guard.
No,
That is that right there.
that's here. It's
African
Fox.
security guard.
Fat-eared fox. Okay, well done,
Fat-eared
Phil. Phil's sat
I
there
don't think Phil
waiting
was
for his
first, though.
moment to shine, isn't he? Look at him.
No, Claire was first.
What?
Claire
Was
was
she?
first. Claire said bat-eared fox before Phil. I mean, Phil
Oh.
gets the point for the scientific name.
Oh.
Claire
They
said
both
bat-eared
get
fox.
Oh,
Yes, you did.
controversial.
Yeah, it is. It is. So
Well done.
It should be a
they
point.
Well
both get
done.
a point.
Phil, well done. It's nice to see you in chat, buddy. I
Yeah.
hope you're all
Hope you're
okay.
good, Phil, dude.
Sean said it before me.
What?
Where's that?
Did he?
You're all shit.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
Where's Sean's comment?
I don't even know who Sean is.
Yeah, Sean Spoods, I bet.
Oh my god, he did.
Where? Oh my god, he did.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
all the way back there. Oh,
Wow.
wow.
I can chat.
Sorry, Claire, you're not getting
Phil,
points.
you're lacking, dude. Phil,
It's
you're lacking.
terrible. Oh, Sean's on. That's a second point for Sean, then, isn't it?
Yes,
Oh,
it
no.
Woo!
We're off and running now.
That's
You
a
can-
cool looking fox, though.
You can tell though that we're good at doing this. We've got the right panel to be doing this, haven't we? Concentrating and keeping scores correct and all this and other. What are we like?
I can't even see the comments properly half the time. So I can't.
Well done,
That's-
Sean. Well done, Sean. I'm just
Yeah,
glad
well
to
done,
see
dude.
Phil in chat. I'm glad to see Phil in chat. I hope you've had a good day, buddy.
cold again. Stupid temperature.
But we are. I'm gonna go straight in with another one straight away.
Controversial.
Yeah, I know. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the chat. It's nice to see.
Hold on. I've done it.
Cat. Nice pussy, Chris.
Okay.
We will do. And he said, "Can you put a picture up?"
See you later, Phil.
Oh, so see you later, Phil. See you
Bye,
later,
Phil.
buddy. Hope you have a
Bye,
good day.
Phil.
tomorrow.
Oh, take it easy, dude.
Right, hold on a minute. I need to get rid of an image because I didn't.
Oh, I
close it
hope
down
we
last time.
didn't make Phil feel. Oh, God, that's a tongue twister. Phil
Feel better.
because he was in third place.
To be honest
It's
with
like
you,
Phil Collins.
he was probably spelling the scientific name on his keyboard, and it probably kept auto correcting it. It's the worst part about having a phone and a scientific name is because it will change something like, I don't know, brachypelma to "Do you like cheese?" or something like that. They're just
It's
like,
the most annoying thing, honestly. It's like, what did you mean? Oh no, I meant Hogan and Madeira, not Hogan and Madeira. But you could kind of get the same thing from it. It's like it's still annoying.
We're gonna chuck. We're gonna change levels. We're gonna go back to a nice. There we go.
Yeah, got it.
And the question is, do we guess the green thingy or the brown thingy?
The green thingy.
Like a mealworm.
Don't go for the mealworm.
You never specify.
See you later, Anton.
I think I know that.
Mailing puts.
Yeah.
It's
I'll give a
But
bonus
which
point out. I'll give a
species?
bonus point out if you put the scientific name in chat. The first person to put the scientific name in.
I mean, technically, that's not the right.
No,
common
it's
name.
not 100%
Hi, Steve Spiders.
because she's missed the word forest out. We'll give her that though. We'll
Hope
give her
you're
that.
well.
It's not a shield mantis.
No, it's
is
actually
it not the giant rainforest? No,
yeah, it is a giant rainforest, but
the
you can't say-
Herogula.
don't say the
Sorry.
scientific name. It's not a Membracina.
I know.
No, it's not Membracina.
I think I actually know this one.
No, not Membracina. That's
I've got the common
no.
name anyway.
I
that's
know
just
it.
the Asian forest.
No,
I
it's
know.
the green security guard.
There we go.
Hey,
Majuscula. Well done. Right, so we'll give
My
her.
favorite of the Herogula genus. Sorry.
Yeah, the first one I had.
English for a sec.
So we'll give a point out to who got the first part on that bit.
Bugsy.
Bugsy, Ling, and we'll give us bonus point to Shady on that one.
Oh, stop. Oh, fuck.
You right there, Jackie?
Yeah, Majuscula are great. The whole Herogula genus in general, fantastic species.
Yeah.
I remember when I was
Yeah,
10
so-
in the Philippines, just manhandling adult females. Then my cousins were freaking out. Jeremy's poisonous. It's like, nah, they're fine.
Nice.
Take
Yeah,
care,
so
BH.
Whoops.
the benefit of this isopod food is it should last in a cupboard for about a year because it's got like a resealable thing on it, and it'll also be heat sealed when it arrives. So it's like double protection.
Ooh, double protection.
That's the poshest isopod food I've ever heard in my life.
No, I'm just gonna do
I
it.
know. I was about to
I'm
say
gonna
the
do it
same
properly.
thing.
So it's like heat sealed for shop storage, and it's like
What
zip
do you
sealed.
do?
Oh, you
feed them dead stuff.
feed your isopods cheap £1 fish food. Well, I feed my
You poverty
heat
child.
sealed, double sealed, 10 plus ingredients.
Yeah.
I'm only
I,
messing, dude, but it does
No,
sound good.
Brian.
I'd love to try a sample. If you have one ready, let me know.
Yeah,
I'll
it'll
have a
Jeremy,
sample off you.
I have
quite a
another
while.
question to you. What's that golden thingy on your left side popping in the screen?
It's a banana.
It's the.
It's a banana.
Ooh.
It's the
Is
fruit.
that like a bone china bowl? Can we see that fruit
it's a-
bowl?
it's
That fruit bowl is posh. That is the
Oh
poshest
my
fucking fruit bowl
God.
I've ever seen.
Screenshot!
That is the poshest fucking fruit bowl.
It's just a fruit bowl.
Jeremy,
Another gift ready.
fruit bowl on planet Earth.
Something like
It's
Wedgwood or
just a
something.
fruit bowl.
What the name of the
It's
stuff?
a fucking bone
I
china
think we
fruit
should have
bowl.
another
It's
gift
just-
made for the chat.
Oh, fuck's sake, man.
I mean, I'm gonna hide the fact that I've got a Le Creuset.
Yeah, I just said Wedgwood as well, Steve. Is it Wedgwood?
It's just a fruit bowl.
But Wedgwoods are expensive.
Jeremy, I just paint a room white and just sit in a white room with
Okay.
nothing around you. Like that's the only way.
I cannot fucking wait for my garage to be sorted out so I don't have to sit in this bloody dining room
Fuck
anymore.
house.
Fuck's sake. At least if I sit in my bug room, no one can go, oh, what's that in the fucking corner? What's that shiny thing in the corner, Jezza? Is that posh?
The best part
Ah.
is 2 out of 2.
He's even
Turn
making
on
fun of the common man's
turn
accent.
into gift.
Just gonna wake up in the morning in the group chat and already see it's just me holding this fucking fruit bowl.
Are you looking forward to? You're definitely coming on the 9th, are you?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, no.
Road trip.
Yeah. It's gonna be so good.
Where? When?
Bug
Home?
Bug Hut
Bug
trip.
Hut. Bug
When?
Hut. They're doing it. Steve
Next week.
was messaging trying to sort out for next week. Yeah,
Ooh.
I believe.
I've got
Yeah.
wireless on Friday. And
Where am them?
Sunday. Got
Hmm?
Let's get exciting.
Where am
Where
them?
are- They are down near me, down near sort of South End way.
Ah.
It's a bit of a trek for you, dude. Right. Let's bring another one up. Let's please Anton, shall we?
Oh, is it a green tree python?
Oh, you Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Hi, yo, ba.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fucking true ball, man.
Jeremy, just hide in a room with. Oh, I know it. I actually know. That was the funny thing.
Yeah.
I know that one.
Hi, Kyle.
That's
Oh.
fucking Anton.
Yeah.
No, I don't know the
That
size
is
of
Carl.
Anton
him.
as a snake, though.
Hi, Ian.
I might have to leave the screen just so I can type it in the comments and then come back.
Steve has put cat's eyes snake.
Oh, that's what I would have said.
Wait, it's not?
That's
No.
what I would have said.
Well,
yeah.
The common name I've got might be a bit of a discrepancy with this one.
Pussy noodle.
I'm not sure whether we should give that or not.
I might know the other one. It could be.
What? Pussy noodle.
Not Pussy Noodle.
I think we're going to have to say yes to Steve on that. But the main common name on this one is actually Blunt-head.
Oh no.
Isn't
Yeah.
it a species of cat eye, though? Surely.
It might be, yeah, that's what I'm saying. This one's actually a specific one. So, yeah, we'll give Steve that. We'll give Steve.
I was going to go with
No,
Eggy.
Michael, it's not a starved ball python.
Fancy ball python.
He
Underfed.
said a starved ball python.
I'm trying to find all
That's
the
a ball
non-venomous,
python
all the
if you keep it in a
non-venomous ones just to
racking
wind up
system.
Anton a little bit.
That's what happens to the balls if you keep them in a rack.
Oh my days.
Is Anton gone, Matt?
I don't know.
I don't know,
Sorry.
actually, mate.
Yeah.
Who won this one? I forgot.
I think he
Anton,
went.
we're alive.
Sorry,
Oh,
Anton.
I also ordered
Matt.
a.
Who gets a point for this one?
Steve.
Steve W.
I also
What did he
yesterday
say?
ordered some.
Said some cat eyes.
Fried snake.
Cat eye.
or something like that.
Michael, it's
ordered
a
some-
fucking chair. It's nothing. It's a chair. Stop it. Stop making me second guess my surroundings.
Giant
Found it.
Asian hornets, the murder hornets. I ordered a queen and 40 workers. Dead, obviously.
About to say, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What you do with hornets?
But like, I got them for a cracking deal because they're normally about 200 quid for a queen and about 10 quid per
Per worker.
worker. Yeah. Whereas I managed to get them for like 140 for the lot of them. So 40 workers and a queen. So it's really not that bad.
Cool.
It's from Mark, my bug dealer.
Bug dealer.
When I was in college, we were doing observations of our area because in my college we have like protected woodlands that they allow us to do field research in, and me and my friends actually found a murder hornet queen hibernating. And no, it wasn't the hornets that people I think they're the red hornets that people associate them with. It was an actual murder hornet queen. And all of us were just like, all 20 of us were just like surrounding this thing. You just see about one of going,
The Vespa Mandarina.
Hmm?
Yeah. It was
Did
crazy.
you
They had
know
to go
that
pest control and everything.
It's fucking wrong. It's not fucking cat-eyed snake. Cat-eyed snake is Leptodira annulata, while the one that you pulled out
Blunt-head.
is Imantodes tehoia. Whatever.
Yeah, I knew it was Nematode, but
So
Yeah.
what?
So
Oh,
it's
well.
not.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is not cat-eyed snake.
we'll let that one
Cat-eyed
slide.
snake is completely different.
How they look the same is fine.
False information. Did somebody
Close
make
enough.
you this in the chat?
No, I'm not going to do that.
You already are a gift.
We're going to move swiftly on to another one. Let's go with something more obvious. Boom.
What? A dog.
Oh,
Nice.
fish.
Steve W.
I've swum with these.
I've seen them in the wild.
I've swum with these.
Mm.
I had one. I was swimming alongside one. It was a size probably about 12, 13 meters, maybe long.
Where did you swim with them, Matt?
Yeah, Osmond.
off of-
not
off of-
Osmond, sorry.
yeah.
Greg's got whale shark.
Yeah. Oh, chat's moving too quick.
Yeah.
Off of Cozumel Island, Mexico.
Don't they just live like on plankton and stuff like that?
They
It was,
do. And normally, when you see them around, you'll see an awful lot of manta
Wasn't
rays
Steve
as
W
well.
before Greg?
I've seen him in like
We-
Asia, like on the side.
we
of
saw them
boats
off
with people just chucking
Philippines.
fish down,
He was.
eating them all.
Bloody hell, Steve.
Chat is moving way too quick.
It is. Steve W. Yeah.
But
You've
yeah,
been
they
to the Philippines,
swim.
Thomas.
When I jumped in the water with them, there was
Oh,
probably about 25, 30 manta rays around as well. It was awesome.
Wow.
Well, yeah, we saw one when we were sailing around in the Philippines because my dad was there for
Ooh.
work. So me and my mum went off. We tend to go on
Whereabouts in the Philippines?
sailing
did you go?
holidays. It was, I can't remember the name of it, but like it was whichever place was closest to Manila because that's where my dad was. It was like ages ago, like years ago.
Maybe near my
But-
hometown.
We were at just off. We were probably half hour away from Cozumel Island, out on a little speedboat, and you can only snorkel with them there. You can't dive. So jumped. I was literally first off the boat, just dived straight in, putting my fins on as I dived in because I didn't want to miss it. And I was sort of swimming next to this thing. Now, obviously, if you know about snorkeling and diving, you normally have your arms relaxed behind you, holding your hands together, and they say you're not using your arms. This thing was moving at such a pace with its gentle swaying of like it's also like I was proper front crawling with my arms and everything just to keep up with this thing. And then it changed direction, just like moved 90 degrees away from me and just went. And as it pulled its back end round, the turbulence in the water sent me barrel rolling off. Like it was unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, I was going to say the power on that tail must be insane. Just pure
Now-
muscle.
Unbelievable things, unbelievable. Biggest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, when we go on holiday, we tend to go like sailing because my dad loves sailing because he sailed around the world in like 2005. So it was like a race thing, you know, the thing he enjoys. So he always insists that we go on boats. It's not that. I'd rather just go to like a villa with a pool, but I'm not going to complain.
Steve,
Villa with a pool.
honestly,
Shut up, Jeff.
Put me on the big screen.
cat sharks, aka dogfish. If you go down to Weymouth, they are everywhere, and they sleep in the afternoons. I've said this before. You can just pick them up off the bed.
Already.
Fucking
Yes,
Love you,
Jeremy.
Jeremy. Love you, Jeremy.
I'm really angry to contact
Thank you all.
Jeremy, I'll just divert attention away from you for a sec. There you go.
Yeah, please.
Well,
I am
Or Anton Scully.
I would deny
Honestly,
it, but
Dogfish
there's
are
no
amazing.
point.
If you like that sort of stuff, if you go down to the south coast and go off Weymouth, down at Chesil Cove or something, near where Thomas lives, Tarantula.Rock. If you go down there, you've got all like loads and loads of cuttlefish, loads and loads of dogfish, little rays as well, the common rays. See them all down there. But then if you go back at sort of head more towards Brighton that way, you get all the spider crabs down there, and they are absolutely frigging massive.
Oh, the spider crabs are crazy. Me and my dad go
Thing.
fishing for them every year, and some spider crabs are pulled out of the water, absolutely ginormous. things.
Swanage Pier. If you go down to Swanage is like as you go off the pier and dive there, like you've got them trying with their pincers like underneath you from the like butt,
Trying to pinch you up.
trying to
Yeah,
climb
yeah.
at you. Yeah, they're just so leggy, so
Nice,
leggy.
isn't
They
Why
taste
is
amazing.
Anton going to punch me? Why is Anton going to punch me?
If you've never tried spider crab, I 100% recommend it.
'Cause
It's
it's,
so much better than brown crab. So much better.
Because
And
Dogfish
whoever
is
said that
nice.
somebody's posher than Jeremy, nobody's posher than Jeremy.
I
Jeremy
agree
is
with
the
that,
posh.
Mark. Dogfish is very nice.
Right, I'm going to be really specific on this next image. Okay, we're going to be specific with this one.
Is it an ass fish?
And fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully go night fishing in like 2 weeks' time.
Oh, we went night fishing in. I'm not going to say because it's going to make me sound posh.
Hey,
for a
Mandy.
squid.
The hell is that? Weasel?
No.
What type?
Oh,
I'm not. Well, I'm not allowed to say, am I?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
Monday.
guessed that. I can't.
Kidding me?
Sorry.
Right.
Yeah,
so
when we were
Hi, Martin.
when we were in Vietnam, we went night fishing for squid.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah, we didn't catch anything, but we tried.
We were supposed to go night fishing when I was last in the
CWs.
Philippines on a boat to catch
Put
tuna.
lesser weasel.
No.
My dad was like, "Oh no, my son will get seasick." I've never been on a
Specific
boat, so
name.
how could you know? So they ended up going fishing in the rocks.
Oh,
And we
so
just
you
catching little
spoke-
grouper
somebody's
all night. And like we didn't have proper fishing weights. They just had little like lead slates that they would bend onto the end of the hook,
Mhm.
and you just have to fish with that. I'm like, we lost all of these because my granddad kept snagging in the
Timber
rocks. And he kept-
joy, Claire's
I've
put.
never seen him so frustrated in my life. Just ended up just throwing the bait in the water. Let's go home.
Yeah, I mean it's very fun. You know.
Oh, fishing's great. I've been doing it since I was like 9.
It definitely will be cold.
I'll send Matt a photo of like
You're
the
right,
view
friend,
from.
albino ferret.
Is that
You really stretched up.
Oh, Japanese weasel. What's it? Mustang. It's like stout.
Mustela Stout, no.
Matt a photo of the
Iberian
view.
weasel.
Photo of what, sorry?
I've just sent you a photo of the view from our gym, and straight out in that bit of water from the gym, you can just like see all of the shoals of mackerel.
Oh, nice.
Last year there was one day, and in about 20 minutes, I caught like 30 mackerel.
Oh,
ridiculous,
don't
isn't
It's
it?
just you
talk to me
put
about-
it in like a trail line with like 4 hooks on it, and all four without fail
Iberian weasel.
would have
That's still not his
mackerel.
name. That's still not his name.
Yeah, me and my dad, we used a sabiki. So it's, I use the 6 because I don't like 10. It always gets tangled. And my dad
Hi,
uses the 10
Caitlin.
hook. And when we went last year, you could literally, it looked like the ocean was boiling because of how many
Yeah.
Hey,
mackerel were
Caitlin.
bursting the surface. And we were
Hi, Caitlin.
chasing them up the Brighton Pier, like the farther end of the East Pier. It's like really long. We were chasing them. And I would chuck my rod in. As soon as it hits the water, all 6 hooks were filled.
God.
My arm was dead.
Oh,
like
but-
I didn't even go to
Yeah,
work.
so
the next
we're
day.
really
It was
Claire's
lucky. We've
put
got
knackered.
mountain weasel.
Nope.
We've got a fishmonger's that buys a mackerel off you for like £2. So I made like 150 quid last year from catching and selling mackerel.
Jesus Christ.
I'll give a little clue to chat on this one. If you do any sort of painting or any sort of artwork,
I already
my
put
God,
down the
I know
letter.
what it is. I know what it is, but I
I
don't know
put
what
down
it
the
is.
letter for them even.
It's the sable.
oh, Thomas.
Sorry, shit. Sorry.
I think you need to go in
Away.
the chat, Thomas.
Actually, what I've said, you can
Thomas.
just go and join chat.
That's what we kick chop Thomas off.
I'm so sorry.
Thomas. It's a
Please.
it is called a sable weasel, and they actually used to use them in, or they still do a little bit, but they shouldn't really because it's not really ethically
They're very
correct. but
expensive, yeah.
They
Windsor and
take
Newton.
they make these things called Kalinsky sable paintbrushes,
Brushes,
which have got
yeah.
the best tips for painting. So
They hold
but
the
that is
shape for the longest, yeah.
yeah, they want, and also specifically the winter coat rather than a summer coat, because the winter coat gives a much finer brush.
Well, the
Also, just
winter
like-
coat for the Kalinsky sables known as the Kalinsky coat because they're from like
Mm.
Russia or something. So that's with the Kalinsky sable. But sorry, I didn't mean to just like shout at you.
He got a big
It came
tie
to
there,
me.
didn't he?
It
He
came
did
to
get
me.
excited, yeah.
Does Claire get the point? Because she wrote it perfect.
She
Yeah,
got the Japanese
somebody
one,
else
we
gets
give
the
Jap-
point.
Let Claire have the point. The mackerel fishing. Oh my word! So I'm not. I was put off by one incident. I've done it loads of times, and then we went down to Devon, and we went off. I think it was Torquay, and went out on a little boat one day, and it was the worst rough sea day ever. So we did sea fishing, and everyone on the boat was ill. Everyone was throwing up over the sides. Everyone was throwing up in the toilet. It was awful. Because no one was catching anything because of how bad the water was, the guy was like, I'm going to stay out here for a bit longer because I feel really bad that none of you have caught everything. And everyone on the boat was just green. It was awful. And he stayed out for bloody ages just till someone caught a fish.
A
But
fish.
it was a horrible experience. Yeah.
Yeah, I was mackerel fishing like 2 weeks ago, and we found a Portuguese mackerel in Scotland. Portuguese mackerel in Scotland, and they're not like that. You can find them down south, but it's so strange to find them up north. And I caught about 2 or 3 of them.
What's the difference between them and the normal ones?
They're really long and skinny, so they're not great for meat. Quite often, people just like chop them up and use them for bait. They taste a bit shit, to be honest.
Don't know the distance. don't know the difference.
They're quite obvious. They look a bit like their bottom jaw is longer, so you can kind of see some of their teeth
protruding.
Yeah, they almost look a bit like a skinny barracuda, but not because you know.
I'll see if we catch any this year then.
Yeah.
Try pay attention.
Yeah, so the shop didn't even sell them, so I caught 3 and I just left them on the pier for somebody else to use.
Yeah, you can leave them. You can even chop them up and use them for bait, food for your isopods and roaches and stuff.
Dry it out, chuck it in.
Yeah, I mean that's what I did last year. I caught like a bunch of sprat.
That's Scott, isn't it?
And I took them home and I fed them all to my isopods fresh.
No, that's Craig.
That is Craig.
Chris, we're not allowed to shout out what it is.
That is Craig. Look at him.
Nope.
Craig, look, it was you before you started evolving into a human.
Flying fox,
Is Craig here, the ancient fuck? Where is he?
It's a strange looking piece of one, isn't it?
You know, I've seen these on Instagram before.
It's not a horse head. Well, actually, this is going to be awkward, isn't it?
Sure.
But Thomas, if you can get sprat, I highly recommend using sprat for isopods.
Greg, if you put down it's me, you get the point.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting the isopod food all stocked up, but it's going to be like a couple of weeks at least because I need to wait for everything to arrive. I spent like a load more on British Jabba. No, it's Carrie Fisher. That's what it is. Yeah, I spent a lot more on like organic British bee pollen rather than some like dodgy Russian shit.
Mailings, but hammerhead bat.
Yes, mailing is correct. It is the hammerhead or the hammerhead fruit bat.
And she put down her common scientific name as well.
Ooh,
yeah, it is. It's the Hispanic monstrous.
Does she get 2 points?
She gets enough points.
I hooked a massive pollock last year, and I was such a klutz. I tried to swing it over the pier, and it fell off. Because it bloop back in the pier, in the water, and I just sat there, just like fuck, like really loudly. It was like 3 a.m, and I was already super tired. I didn't bring my monsters with me, so you just my dad just go, Jeremy, be quiet. I was like, no, I just dropped the pollock in the water. I was like, ah.
We were down in Cornwall last year, and we were out on a fishing boat, just going to do a bit of like recreational fishing, and some guy caught a blue shark.
Ooh.
Like I say he caught it. He got it within like 5 foot of the boat before it like swam off.
Look, even his bottled water is posh.
It's just Highland Spring, man.
I've got Highland Spring.
Posh.
I've got Highland Spring. It comes out the fucking tap.
Well, just because you're in bloody Scotland.
That's posh. Like...
It's not posh. It's just Scottish tap water.
It tastes like Scottish tap water to me.
Scottish tap water is so good. Like, you all miss out on everything.
Well, I'm not drinking that shit.
You know Jeremy's posh because he doesn't care about the environment.
What do you mean?
Plastic bottled water.
Recycled.
Yeah. Do you know that only 17% of all plastic that goes into the recycling bin actually gets fucking recycled? Most of it just goes to landfill.
My dad uses the bottles to make fertilizer, okay? He makes banana peel fertilizer with the bottles, so...
In the bottles?
Yeah. He just puts.
Yeah, the
banana
bottles
peels.
still exist.
Yeah, but it's being used. It's not being chucked in the bin.
Every single bottle that you ever have.
Yeah, milk cartons, everything.
How
Asians
many
use everything.
fucking bottles of banana fertilizer have you got?
Thomas, I work in a plastic factory. We manufacture plastic bags. Pollute
Yeah,
the
but-
oceans.
Yeah, but that's your job.
Buy more plastic bags.
What, so you're going to tell Chris to quit his job now?
Nice,
Oh, I
Mark.
feel wrong. Yeah.
That's a nice
Ooh.
fish.
I was actually
Big
about to
fish.
ask you, Mark, have you ever like harvested a smooth hound?
Have I what, Jeremy?
Have you ever like harvested one, like ate one?
Well, I was going to bring that back, but the skipper of the boat said it was illegal. You have to throw him back.
Oh, was it too big?
It was tow plug, so
Yeah.
he said you're illegal to keep them, so you have to put it straight back.
I harvested one smooth hound last year, and it wasn't my catch. Guys next to me caught it, and they were like, "I'm an iron, and what to do with it?" I was like, I'll take the opportunity and harvest a smooth hound. I was like, "You gonna throw it back?" They're like, "Yeah, we're gonna throw it back." I was like, "Can I have it?"
Hi,
I was
Amy.
like, "Yeah." Best thing I've eaten in a long time. Very, very good.
Mm.
Hey, Amy.
Shark is super meaty. It's not like fish at all. It's very meat-like.
Like
There's
chicken.
there's a place in London, East
Yeah.
London, that is a really, really strange. Like it's a butcher's, but they have the strangest meats. And then one of my
Right,
friends,
Osman.
someone I know who lives around that area, once a year he goes into the shop,
Okay,
buys
night,
all this
Osman.
strange.
Osman.
Mate.
See you later, dude. Night, Osman. And then they have these barbecues up there, and he invites like hundreds of people to his barbecue. Like anyone who does anything to do with jiu-jitsu. But some of the meat they've had there before is extremely odd.
Examples being.
So did I tell you about? So some of you wouldn't have seen this, but I found I was on the way to the M25 the other day. We had an owl sat in the fast lane.
Oh yeah.
It sat there, and it couldn't
Oh.
take off because it was just the traffic was going by it so fast. It had nowhere to sort of gain flight. Basically, police weren't interested. Transport police weren't interested. No one was interested. But this thing was going to get mushed at some point. And I thought owls are quite protected, so I thought we'd find around. But luckily, there was a bird rescue place about 10 minutes from where we were. So Connor gave them a call, and they went and picked it up. So yay! God knows how they stopped the traffic because it was 3-lane, 70-mile-an-hour road, and it was in the middle in the central reservation bit. Very
Yeah, I
weird.
was well chuffed when you managed to get the rescue team.
Yeah, honestly, it stressed me out no end because, like, when you see roadkill and stuff, it's like it's not nice.
No,
But,
Steve.
but
That's
seeing an
it.
owl, I've never seen an owl
That's
sat in the
Steve.
fast lane. Never
Very
seen an owl
strange for
sat
him to
in
be
the-
out there during the day as well.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
we were driving along the motorway on the way back from like my grandparents' house, and some guy hit a barn owl in front of us, and he just kind of rolled off the side of his window, kind of flew past. Right, I'm
Did
gonna
you try to
be quiet.
taxidermy?
I'm gonna be quiet.
Right.
I'm gonna be quiet. No,
Shush,
it was quite a few
Thomas.
years ago. I'm gonna be quiet.
it?
Claire's gonna get this very fast because I know she's got them at the moment.
Oh, I know what these are.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Come on, Claire, you can do it.
I'm gonna mute myself and then I'm just gonna shout the name of it really loudly.
No, because then they can lip read you.
Right, but I got it out of my system.
You know what,
It
though?
really does. It really does, doesn't it? Don't put water near it.
Yeah. Let's put Bombay.
Bombix.
Yeah.
Bombix Mori.
Yeah.
There you go. What's the common name of that then, Thomas?
The common is silk moth. It's just the common silk moth. People call them sky puppies, sky poodles.
Yeah,
Also
Venezuela. They
ridiculous
come from
names.
Venezuela, don't they?
Um,
Venezuelan poodle moth.
there are some that come from Venezuela, but the most common type that you'll find in the UK are Chinese because they were all used as part of the silk trade. That's why their wings are pretty much non-functional.
Right.
It's
Okay.
because they as soon
Chinese
as
man-made.
it kind of
They were
spun
bred
up,
so long. and they
Yeah,
lost
they
the
were
ability
just-
to fly because they never had the chance to use their wings. So over time, they just evolved to
Well, they
not
were killed before
be able
that.
to
They
use the
tend to
wings.
get boiled straight away. As soon as they turn into
Oh, is it
cocoons,
so
they'll come
cute?
in a massive vat of boiling water.
It is Amy, isn't it? It's very cute.
Yeah, they are very cute. Venezuelan sky poodles.
Lovely
Yeah, so
thing.
the wings are just practically useless, and they can only pair by being hand paired now. So
Oh wow, really?
yeah,
That's
That's
why they
awesome.
eat Chinese mulberry.
That's never a good thing. Never a good sign, is it?
yeah, it's
That's the
because
chain.
like Thomas said, like when they start to pupate, they just get chucked into the vat of boiling water because when they
Yeah.
emerge from the
Silk. They ruin it.
as a they basically stain the silk, so it's useless.
Yep. I don't know if any of you know, like those pop-up butterfly nets.
Yeah.
If you've ever tried to clean out moth hatch juice out of them, it's impossible.
Claire's saying she managed to pair hers.
Mhm.
Or pair themselves.
Small
Wow.
enclosure.
Yeah, if they're in a small enclosure, they can
If they
find
should
each
walk
other.
past each other, then they're gonna be
If,
all right.
if anyone suggests that this is my rear end after a curry, you're wrong.
Is
Yeah.
that Matt's rear end after a curry?
Right. So,
It is star-nosed mole.
You get a point, Thomas.
Star-nosed mole.
Chris, I'm surprised you didn't say Scott.
Was that
That's,
Sean first in there? Was it? Was it
That's
Yeah.
what's under. That's what's
Yeah.
under Scott's
done.
beard.
It's like Ratatouille, isn't it? Just scratching inside the beard.
They are strange beasts. Well done,
They
Sean.
are.
Sean's doing well tonight.
I got traumatized when I first saw all of these in the documentary. It scared the hell out of me.
Oh, much worse. Much worse. There's my red star is a lot worse than that face. Yeah. Honestly, it looks like a mole that's had a shotgun to the head, doesn't it? It really does.
It looks like his face has just been partially blown off.
Yeah.
It's odd. Really odd animal. Really odd animal.
Suicidal mole.
We're mixing it up. We're going through some different things right now. We've got different ones.
Ooh.
Go away, fly.
People will get this one. People will get this one because everyone just sheriff's badge. Claire, have you been drinking tonight?
Yeah. So I really. Oh wow. What's this? Oh right. I'm gonna again. I swear a vow of silence.
Night, Greg.
I don't know the name.
Night,
of
Greg,
these
mate.
things.
That Greg.
It's me on a Monday though.
I think I know the common name, but I definitely don't know the scientific.
That definitely looks like Craig.
It's smiling about as much as he does as well, isn't it?
I was about to say.
Sorry, my mum's messaging.
Craig's birdie pick right there. Just
That definitely is Craig.
where is he, man? Oh,
Don't get the
no.
point.
Claire's rusty bullet wound. Michael.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Buggy says the Macarena frog.
I think
It is a rain frog.
I think I know the scientific name, but I can't really remember.
It is a rain frog.
But there's so many. There's like 3 different types of rain frogs that I can think of. Off the
Yeah.
top of
Yeah, but yeah, because
Yeah, those really cute
Ellie's
ones
got it.
that like they make this.
Go for the specific one with the Caitlin. The scientific name is Grumpy Little Fellow. Yeah, it is. It's me, Caitlin.
I know the second half of the Latin name, but I don't know the actual like full Latin name.
Should we let rain frog go? We'll let rain frog go.
Oh, right, so is it a black rain frog? And
It
it's
is a
like
black rain
B fuscus? Fuchsius?
Breviceps fuscus. Yep.
Yeah, that one.
So Bugsy gets the
They
point.
scream.
Yeah.
They scream,
Okay.
and it's really adorable.
All the rain
gorgeous
frogs scream is hilarious.
Imagine when I was googling that one to try and get an image for it, I struggled to find one with its mouth closed when it's not up on its legs, like with its mouth open doing the chirp thing. Yeah, they're amazing little things. Really funny.
I love the other ones, those brown ones that like are all over Instagram. They're little.
The
butts and
desert
they
rain
kinda-
frog.
Yeah.
What was the one that was at the IHS?
Oh God, that was that? No, it wasn't Siamese, was it?
No, I can't think what name they were. They had some
Right,
there. They
Andy.
were awesome, though.
So fun. If I had a fish tank, I would have bought that frog. I can't lie. They're so adorable. Like, it's the video.
Yeah, night, Mandy.
Night, Mandy.
Night, whoever's just gone.
Mandy.
Night, Mandy.
Yes, it is, Claire. Well done. She's on as well tonight. It's like she can't have been. What's that in there? Oh right, okay, right.
Yeah, so I hope people buy the Isopod food. I think it should be about $3.99 a bag, but I've kind of I've had to buy like some kit for it as well, so I'm a bit worried that I've spent too much on it because I don't want to have to make it like too expensive and nobody will buy it. So
You have to invest to get returns, mate. That's the way business
Yeah, but-
works.
yeah, I know it does, but 50 bags feels like quite a lot. I'm not sure how many people are actually going to buy it.
It will sell out eventually, as long as it's not going to be the sort of thing that just goes mouldy.
Yeah, just think
really
of
quickly.
it as a long-term stock hold. So
Hopefully,
It's dry food, isn't it?
it's dry food, heat
Yeah.
sealed, and
So it's not going to go off then. So I wouldn't worry about it.
no.
It's just you're going to like perishables are the worst investment as a startup business because
They-
you are having to get into the market to be able to make. You're either making small batches which cost you more to do, or you're going to have a lot of perishable items at your hands and like not sell. So the dry foods is the way to go anyway.
I'm hoping if I can do it well enough, I'll be able to like offload stock on Spider Shop or Swell Reptiles or some shitty
you could
reptile
freeze
shop.
dry it. It would be good.
Send
It's fully dry. Fully dry.
if it takes
okay.
Thomas, if it takes off, what you can do is send me a nominated number of boxes down,
Mhm.
and then when we go to Phil's show in November, we'll put it on our stand with the YouTube stuff.
I might be there.
Oh, you're going to come to that, are you?
If I get my driving
Possibly.
license.
Possibly. All
I
right,
might
cool.
be interested in
'Cause,
bulk
yeah.
to sell at the Brighton show.
Yeah, so
It will sell. It shows it will sell.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
it's
it's
because
pickup station, that's my
with
main.
isopod supplements at the show, I mean, the only ones who really sell it specifically is Spider Shop with their pellets.
It's the
You could have a word with Adam.
powders.
He might be willing to put it on his stall at shows and sell it through his stuff.
Who's that?
Micro, Adam.
Micro,
Micros.
yeah.
Yeah, I think he's already got one.
Does he?
Yeah, or he definitely sells like individual supplements.
Right. I've
Yeah,
not seen it.
I've got a
I've been too busy
video
looking
from
at the actual
Adam
live
coming
thing.
out this Friday, hopefully.
nice.
Unboxing some rubber duckies.
Oh, nice. Nice,
I'm
dude.
very jealous. I was going to buy some last night along with my Marilynella, but then I was like, I should probably invest it in business stuff.
I
Rather than...
swear to God, if you get any of the expensive Marinella before me or Phil, I'm going to be so salty.
No, I'm not, because I'm actually too petrified that I'm just going to kill them all. Because I'm a bit worried about the species I've got at the moment.
Type.
Bitey thing. I think I know this one because I think I'm not going to say that because that'll make me sound posh.
It's not a tip shark.
Nope.
It's not a shark that begins with an R and ends in the second half of queef.
I've got
Well,
no
I
words
can't
for
say
this
it. So I have to try and... No,
Random.
it's not that.
Phillips Bull Shark.
one. Yeah.
Oh,
Straight
so
in
it's
there.
not, I thought it was a reef
Yeah.
shark.
No,
That
it's a
makes me
ball.
sound like an idiot.
Because they can go in salt and they go in lakes as well.
Bull sharks are
They are
massive,
terrifying creatures.
chunky
They are
little
like,
tanks. They are.
Yeah,
Jesus
they are.
Christ, they're
Right.
terrifying.
It's-
Rip up a sea turtle like nothing.
yeah.
I thought it was a
I've
reef
swum with them
shark.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've swum with reef
God.
sharks and nurse sharks in the
I would
Caribbean.
never swim with the bull. Jesus Christ. One wrong kick and it'll
I
fling
was
you.
in. I think I told you before, Jeremy. I was in. I was diving during breeding season for the hammerheads out when we was out at Tehran, and like just
Oh,
seeing
yes.
loads of it, mate. That was good fun.
That must
They're
have
not.
been
They're not
some real
interested in you at
experience.
all. They're not
No,
interested in
no,
you
no.
at all.
Hammerheads actually primarily eat stingrays, which is interesting.
Yeah,
That's why they
I
got the
wasn't-
flat head.
I wasn't
Sense them
aware
understand.
until recently how many species of shark we actually have around the British coast.
There's loads.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's about 30 or something.
Oh, yeah.
The British coast is
I've,
the main migratory path for most of these sharks as well.
Mm.
I've seen a lot of basking sharks out by us. They're very cool because they're massive.
Those are really cool.
Yeah.
Apologise.
be
Did I
quiet,
miss
so it's
somebody who won?
Who
Oh.
was that?
Philip
Philip
Fish.
When
You got bull shark.
when my dad had his boat out in the Firth of Forth, he used to go sailing like every Wednesday night, and we used to see basking sharks quite a lot.
I got spiders coming tomorrow.
Very
Have
nice.
you?
Ooh.
Ew.
Cost of living
Oh,
crisis.
actually, I do as well.
What you ordered?
Yeah, what you ordered?
I ain't ordered anything. One Victoria Cox, she's sending me a seeming axe,
Oh, nice.
and the other one is when Anton won a giveaway, and he donated the spiders to me, so they're coming tomorrow.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got
So
a few truths
far,
coming tomorrow.
we are very equal. Bugsy and Sean both have exactly the same points.
Ooh.
Okay.
Michael's getting very angry about something.
Followed by
I can't be bothered
Claire
to
and Greg.
gone on in the
Same
messages.
point.
Well, if he's just killed a pair of trainers and all the materials, the soul's melted inside his dryer. So I'd be a bit pissed off too.
How hot was your dryer?
That sounds like an expensive thing.
Jesus.
Wow. And he says that second pair are wasted. What? Didn't you learn from the first pair?
Oh, I've just realised. You see that like cupboard there?
Yep.
I have ordered an acrylic door, or well, it was an acrylic door sitting downstairs for it, and an acrylic lid. It used to be a butterfly cage. It's going to be a massive, like 6 foot tall terrarium.
Ooh.
What's going in that?
Nothing, just plants, because it's going to be a carnivorous. It's going to be a carnivorous setup.
Ah, okay. Okay, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
going to be really nice to see.
Yeah, hopefully it's going to be quite a while off because I need to actually get money for that, and every penny I get, I kind of spend on doing shit like isopod food.
Instantly spent.
That's nice.
Yeah. I
Oh,
must admit,
Bugsy
I
can
was
hear us
scarily
finally.
close. I was scarily close.
Finally,
I put
today
on-
I've got the from the NHS. The government
That's
gave
it.
like a percentage pay backlog, whatever the hell. So I got a nice paycheck today. So showing myself, got some truths coming tomorrow, and then saving some money for next week. I'll buy a few bits at Bug Hut. That'll be good.
Mm.
Oh yeah. I was scarily close to buying Marilynella Diablos, I think it was, yesterday, and then I was like, that's ridiculous. Like I've had icepods for like 3 weeks. I need to just.
And you go from basic species to one of the rarest in the hobby.
Yeah.
What the hell, Michael? Oh God.
Dick-faced aspid.
No, that's Craig.
I feel bad for Craig.
No, don't feel bad for him. He always picks on me in the group. It is Craig.
Matt, is there any chance we could get a fair representation of the blob of the fish that you've got on screen?
Shady's in first. Shady's in first.
Of
Technically,
course,
that's
she
like
knew what it was straight away.
that's
Craig, that's fuck. You lying? It's Craig.
Of course, it's Craig.
Blobfish. I love them.
yeah, but technically
See,
speaking,
that was Craig
that's a
when he first
depressurized
evolved.
blobfish.
Yeah,
It
because
is.
they live too far at the bottom of the bloody ocean, don't they?
So,
So as
hold
soon
on.
as they
Who
bring
was
them up-
first? Sean or
Shady. Shady. Shady got in there.
For me, Sean. Sean's first.
The poor
On mine,
things
it's
were
got
just
Shady
adapted to
followed by
live at the
Sean.
bottom
Oh,
of the
Craig's
ocean.
on bed now,
they
isn't he?
laugh
So he's missing out.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Your trainers are going through an awful lot of hardship at the moment with the chickens and stuff.
Chicken.
So
at. Craig.
Shady, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Best thing
Yeah.
to do, if you sort your chickens out when you've got blue steelies on, they won't fucking bite that.
Oh, Shady's gone in the second place.
Oh, yeah, I like
Seen
these.
them in the wild.
I actually took this photo.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I do like these type of eels.
I took this.
Scare the shit
I
out
took
of
this
me,
photo
but, yeah.
with a disposable camera in a plastic bag in 2002.
I
That
was a year old
is-
then.
My
Yep.
finger the Bobby.
Claire got it.
Yeah,
Claire.
Moray.
I do like
So, yeah,
more.
the Moray's head was probably this from my fingertips to about halfway up my forearm.
Fucking huge things,
It
aren't
was
they?
a massive one that was, and it was a night dive. So we were like, literally, I had the flash on it. It wasn't very happy with me,
I bet it weren't.
but I had my hands probably about 30
Technical approach.
centimeters from it because it was like I was trying to sort of drift as close as I could without. The
Yeah.
camera was awful. This was well before digital cameras were a big thing underwater. That's for sure.
Jeremy's gone to go and put his fursuit on.
Right.
Well, he's not denying it.
Oh, Amy, you gotta love the spelling. You gotta love autocorrect, haven't you, on the phones and stuff. I'm sorry, Michael. I'm sorry. Right, let's hit back to spiders, shall we?
Oh,
So if we go with spiders, at least we know Thomas can't guess them because he doesn't know many.
there was only one that I guessed right. I don't want this to become a
It's a
theming
thing. It's a
trend.
thing now, isn't it?
Oh, I know that one. I know that one.
Well, Michael, if you've only got 3 pairs of trainers left, at least if you mix and match them, you can make quite a lot of combinations. Think of it that way.
The Minge one.
Yes, no.
Yeah, Phillips put something.
Nope, that's
No,
not bad.
no.
Is it just a spider?
Oh, these are beautiful. Yes. Well done, Dev. Oh, no, Amy. Sorry, Amy's didn't pop up until after Dev's had come in.
We're 30.
Well done, Amy. Well done, Dev. Well done, Alice.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
So
I'm really
Caledonia.
joking.
See,
I'll be back in a second.
Ling knows what a minge looks like if you ask her. So,
No, it's
She
not a
definitely
minge.
so
Yeah,
Well done,
Claire does
Amy.
as well.
well done,
Claire's an
Amy.
expert on them.
Gorgeous spider. So, have you got it much more to do with sacks and potting up and feeding and stuff, Chris, over the next few days, or are you sort of got a few days where you can actually relax a little bit?
I can relax finally. Well, saying I can relax, I need to feed about 1,000 spiders in the house. So, Tarantula.
Ouch. I've actually got a tub of stuff that I've got to feed in a bit. They're owed food for a few days.
I have set up about 10.5 pots now.
All right.
I'll
Wow.
have a lot of slings to feed soon. It's terrible.
Rather you than me, Chris.
Sorry?
Rather you than me.
It actually wasn't that bad. We were feeding the curly slings on the weekend. It took us half an hour to feed 200.
Do you both you and your missus sit there and do them together, do you, like, and just plow through it like a production line type thing?
The best way, quickest
Yeah.
way. It's like,
Nice.
I've said that before. I think I sent you the video as well. But Dave has camera lady. I have camera lady. She's fucking
Yep.
proper. He's not special.
You know, I don't think I told you, did I? I had my pumpkin patch.
Oh
Do a
yeah,
run-
and it's called Bugsy Joint as well. Yeah, pumpkin patch. What?
I had a pumpkin patch do a runner on me the other night.
Yeah.
Right, so it was my fault. You know when it gets late and you're just like, look, I've just got to get these feedings done. So you start rushing through them, and I was being really lax. So I've got my tiny enclosures. I'm just getting them down off the shelf, putting them on my lap, opening the lid, putting food in, shutting the lid, putting them back on the desk. And this bloody fat spider, it was in its little one of the acrylic slide lids things. And as I open the lid, it's run off to the side. So I'm like, okay, open the lid more, put the food in, and it's bolted out. And as it's bolted out, I've had to sort of put my arm along the edge of my leg so it didn't run off my leg, and it's run all the way up my arm. back round and sat right on top by where my groin was, and I had my hand next to it, and it's just sitting there right on the end of one of my balls. Like I had trousers on. It wasn't just a naked spider thing, but it was it was
Just
sat there
decided to
right where my
kick
balls
hairs.
are, with my hand cupping it round, and I'm like, just please sit there, don't move. So I was like, right in the dark, like I am now. Where's a catch cup? Got the catch cup, put it in. As I've pulled it round to the catch cup, it's moved round and sat on this thumb, like with all its legs wrapped round its thumb, and its
Ooh.
fangs just sat on the end of my thumb like that. And
Yeah.
I was like, please don't bite me. And with that, it's literally, with one of its legs, has flicked its entire butt hair off all over me. All of my hand stuff didn't react to me at all like that, but it was just one of those things. But I spent probably 10 minutes trying to prise it off of my thumb back into its enclosure. It's just sitting there like that,
Yeah.
hanging off.
Like, no, don't put me in. Don't do
Quite a
it.
big one. It was like it's probably like sub-adult type size, and it's just hanging off my thumb like that. Just there, I was pain in the ass. But yeah, don't
Fast
do
little
that.
things, aren't they?
They are super fast, yeah, super fast. And it's, I mean, the only ones I've had that have escaped like that have been that one, because I was trying to feed in a rush and not concentrating, and my Lagarde did the same thing, because again I was not concentrating. Lesson to everyone: keep your focus.
Yeah.
But the thing was, I was quite happy, because even though it ran off like that and did all the things and was on my lap, and I was like, I didn't feel bothered that it was there. Even when it was on my thumb, I'm like, if it bites me, I can't react. I'm just going to have to deal with the two fangs going into the end of my thumb and just cope with it, rather than just stop panicking about things. But yeah, so pumpkins. Cheers. Michael was laughing, because Michael was just like, when I was talking about it, he's like, Matt got haired by a pumpkin. he was wetting himself when I was talking about it the other day. Bloody things.
Of all
Slings?
creatures as well.
Nice, Chris. That's a lot, dude.
Red spiders.
Why, did you get it back, George?
And this is going to be somebody who's going to be paid next.
Oh, hold on. Go back to it.
Oh, no, Sling.
Mm.
She's ready, darling.
That's got some nice coloration to it, mate.
She's
You don't need to
literally just
caress
molted.
the enclosure. You just need to point out. You don't need to caress it like that. Jeez.
She's fine, look.
Michael,
He
you're
was
not,
chasing three around.
Sometimes.
Nice, Dev.
Michael,
Yeah.
you're not going to get potassium poisoning from 3 bananas.
Look how tiny they are.
You can give yourself potassium poisoning, though. But you have
Yeah,
to
but
eat
not
a
from
lot.
3
Are
bananas.
those the pumpkin?
Yeah.
Am I going to die?
I call
I ate
dibs on
3
3.
bananas.
Yeah, let's put you back on big screen, Chris.
We eat about 2 or 3 bananas and bloody tangerines. It's like,
Do you know what? That is still probably 3 times the size of my Panamanus that Osman gave me as a gift. That thing is so small.
What else we have?
So
Jesus,
Lanuna
look at all them sling
are
pots.
pinhead-sized body length. It's like a pinhead.
Yeah, a
It's
lot.
leg. It's ridiculous.
There's 306 in each box.
Wow.
Then there's 100 in this box. I think 100. And obviously also, that's them are not mine. They are numbnut stock.
Probably all mixed up and in no select order then.
Kind of. They are more or less kept. There's some males I need to send away. There's my sling pots because I hide them away from the cat. And this thing has molted and it's put on so much size in one mold. I'm like, what the hell?
Jesus.
Yeah.
That possibly
What is
needs
that?
a rehouse.
Regalis?
No, that's Formosa. That's her mold there. It was tiny. It just molted out, and it's like, what the? I just looked at it. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, pokies do get a lot of size per mold.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, isn't it?
Same as that one. That one's molted and it's gone big. That's a Miranda. And
My
what the
Miranda's
hell?
weird. Did
I
you
need
watch
to
the
watch
Phil's
that
video
now.
today?
I'm already down to 3.
I haven't watched it. No, not yet.
So
I'll
Phil
watch it when-
rehoused his Miranda. It looked gorgeous, right? My Miranda, it's really strange. It's really chunky, but I've had it since, when Danielle did the mystery box discount on
Yes.
Scott's Live before Christmas.
Right.
It hasn't molted since then, and it's eaten probably 3 times the sling, and
Really?
it is chunky, and it's still drinking stuff. God knows.
Yeah.
I've got some weird spiders.
Fingers crossed
There
it's
you are.
female.
Yeah, hopefully. I've got the Formosa from Dave. That's already molted. That molted about the day after I picked it up from him.
Cool.
Well, like I said, I have a
I don't know if you
Assamani
saw on the group chat,
female.
but I had my Tigrinua Selai female loose in my room, and it was loose for a little
Yeah, a
while
little bit
now.
more careful, yeah.
And I saw last night, a couple nights ago, I slept in my parents' room because they got like the aircon unit, so I just chucked my mattress on the floor because I got a big room. It's nice and cold in there. I was like, let me
you
just go back and
slept
grab
with
an extra
Daddy.
pillow, and then fuck off. It was cold. It was super hot. Okay, and they have an aircon unit. The room's like 15 degrees. I'm not gonna go sleep in my room. That's almost 30. Fuck that.
You slept with your mummy and daddy.
On the floor.
Nice, Chris, nice.
My mummy and daddy let me keep predatory inverts.
Oh, mummy and daddy. Yay.
Anyways, I went back to my room to grab an extra pillow, and I turned on my torch on my phone. I just see this fucking Tigrinua Selai on my wall. So I went to go get a catch cup. It bolted into a cardboard box. I took this it's folded. Took this cardboard box out from behind my wardrobe. Has a full-on web tunnel in there and everything. The little shit.
Nice.
It's just been chilling in my room.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
loose. So, like, how did
It
it
was.
get out?
I was rehousing it
Sorry?
into a larger acrylic enclosure, and it just did a runner on me. It ran underneath a wardrobe, and I've got all these cardboard boxes underneath it.
Oh, right.
And this little
A cookie
fucker has
drink.
just been chilling in my in
Nice.
that cardboard box for like what, a month.
Rumour has it Jeremy was so scared he had to sleep in his mummy and daddy's bed.
Oh, piss off!
Thomas,
It was just cold in there. Okay,
Open a
Thomas, you're-
window.
my window's been open for 2 weeks, and my room still gets 28 in the heat.
Move to Scotland.
This is
No.
first time we can see 2 posh people arguing.
Hmm?
I said, this is first time we can see 2 posh people arguing.
I just get bullied by everyone, man.
Hey,
I'm not posh. Jeremy's posh.
I think I've got a
Watch
grab
out.
female Cuban burrowing roach.
Ooh,
Cool.
definitely female.
She's chunky. Look how fat she is, Jeremy.
She is. She's bloody huge. I've got them. Mine are in a big tub like that, though. Now, because
That's
it's
so
growing
cool.
that much.
Mine is still
Yeah,
quite small.
Michael, Jeremy is afraid of the dark, so he had to go and sleep with his mummy and daddy.
I'm not fucking afraid of the dark.
With a nightlight on the corner.
I've got 2 males that have been harassing her for about the past 2 weeks, and then she came out of hiding like the other day. And it's just like she's so fat.
They got her then.
Jeremy,
They got her.
you know that's going to be another clip.
Amy,
I hate you.
Amy, what is it you want to know about pokies? Like, are you talking about maybe getting a pokey? Are you looking at a pokey for your next spider, or what's the question there, Amy?
Mm.
I can't see her question. Where is it?
No, she said are pokies advisable. I don't know if that's an autocorrect. Dev, honestly, I don't advocate for their enclosures very often, but if you want emeralds, something like the Tarantula.Rookie ones where they've got the lip on the top really does help reduce the escapees from those.
I think I told you I keep my hissers in them. It's like 0 escapees.
Yep, they just can't get up the sides. I mean, emeralds do get out of an awful lot of things, but they will. The Tarantula.Rookie ones seem to stop them.
You have emeralds, home?
I don't. No, I don't. But I know Claire, when we was talking to Claire about the stuff, and we were looking, and I was chatting with Phil and this and the other.
I need emeralds.
He does, Michael. He does.
We're going to bring another one up.
Oh, no way.
Oh, piss off, Michael, you dick. Leave me alone.
You know what it's like.
Yes, Michael, or I will challenge you to a fencing match. Oh, I think I know what that is. It's a monkey.
That's Scott.
No, it's better. Scott. What are you on
You've got a
about?
better beard than Scott.
To be honest, the beard on that
does.
is more like mine, isn't it? To be fair.
Yeah.
You said it, not me.
Amy,
Smart.
Amy, if you're looking at a pokey, like there are some that are less aggro than others, but honestly, you've got so many different varied spiders. I think you'll be absolutely fine. It's just dealing with the.
Amy's got it. Amy's got it. Gaboon. Gibbon, sorry. Not Gaboon. Gibbon. God.
It's actually not.
Isn't it?
No, it's a. I think I know it because I think I know where they're native to.
With the
Oh, shit,
pokies
yeah, I
as
know what
well,
they
if
look
you're
like.
worried about having a pokey, it's like maybe start on with like a grown-on sling rather than starting off with a larger individual like a juvie or a sub-adult.
Right. There says a white cheek gibbon, sorry, and
Is it like a hound or something?
Yeah, colobus monkey.
Colobus monkey.
It's actually a specific type of
Really?
colobus, but
Well done.
Is it a matte-faced colobus?
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Phil's catching up. Sorry, Philip.
yes, Philip.
Music.
Bloody hell, my hisses are eating like fuck.
Chris,
I chucked a load of cat food into both my dubias and my hissers today, and honestly, Chris, my dubias sounded like I had as many as you. The amount of noise they made when I chucked the cat food in there with them, they went mental over it. Like I know I've given it to them before, but I don't know what it is. I think because they haven't been fed for a few days, maybe, and they just
No, it's just with the time you'll notice as soon as you turn the light off, exactly the same thing happened.
yeah.
As soon as I turn the light off, for 10-15 minutes, it's just non-stop. They run. And I'm like, oh,
It's the same
We've
with
been-
lobster
we've been
roaches. They're
specific.
just scuttling all night when you
hell?
feed them the lettuce. It's just
Oh, God. Yeah, I think I've seen
oh, it's I know. I don't know the full name, but I know what kind it is.
I know what it is.
It's Anton with his pouty lips.
I was about to
Amy.
say something. But
Amy, look, if you get one, then the best bet for you is to basically if you get it in an EXO, just make sure you've got the padlock on the front or whatever like that if you're worried about it. But they're I got a Regalis at first, and then I've got a Miranda, a Formosa, and oh, that's it. I've got 2 Regalis. SpongeBob's bed.
Right, we've got Ian. It says frogfish.
Nope.
Nope.
Mailing says mud skipper.
My
Oh, well.
my neighbour runs an antique shop, and she dropped this off for me yesterday. It's supposed to be like a rolling calendar. So you just have it on your desk, and it like change what date it is. It's quite cool, but it's like very old.
That's posh.
It's not posh. It was free. It was free.
Yeah, of course. It was gifted to you by your neighbour.
Having a neighbour is not posh.
I'm gonna
No,
be
but getting
kind
gifts
with
from
this
your
one.
neighbour's posh.
I'm gonna
Hold
be
on.
I'm going to be kind with this one and bring another image up. Okay, just something that's maybe a little bit bigger on screen.
That didn't work.
It's Jeremy, which means it's a rabbit.
I was put batfish.
Rabbit.
Yeah, fursuit.
What type, Michael?
Dick faced.
I know.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
That's
a
fucking
batfish.
easy.
he looks very judgmental.
I know.
He looks a bit aggrieved.
I mean, again, it's kind of like Craig when he sends his birdie photos because you see the frown and then the middle finger on the face. It's like,
What
He
type?
looks like
type?
you know those the paedophile hunters that like go around different people's houses, like on the internet, right?
I can't believe we're going to go down this route.
No. Hear me out here. You know those people who go like, Are you here to meet with that 13-year-old girl? He looks like a paedophile when they've been caught.
Oh my god.
No,
It says unicorn fish.
No,
It
no.
says horned
it's a
batfish.
type. It's a type of batfish. It's a type
Yeah.
of batfish. No,
It's
not
a
that
horned.
analogy is just
Batfish.
Not
so random.
Yes, Bugsy.
Yep.
Red
There we go.
fish. There you go.
Oh, she's
Red
googling it.
Yeah, she
Anton
probably isn't.
Batfish.
She's number one now.
I think Dev was saying, right, here's Miranda from Portsmouth. My one's pretty good, but my Miranda is possibly the most light sensitive pokey I have. It runs off as soon as you put any light near it. But it is still calm, like lets me take the lid off and stuff like that and do stuff around. The Formosa from Dave is an absolute menace. I don't even have to open any of the enclosure up. I put a mealworm on top of its enclosure outside the other day for me to turn around and get my tongs. And I turned around, it had a pedipalp out of the air hole and had pulled the mealworm into the enclosure and had it. Yeah. It don't mess around. And it's only a
Damn.
tiny little sling. It was ridiculous. Like
din dins.
yeah. One of those things I wish I'd recorded, really.
No, seeing is believing.
They are.
It's like I was chucking
funny.
in fruit
Beautiful
flies in
little
my
fly.
lanula earlier. I've never seen it before. There was multiple lanula sharing a high DI fruit fly. That's how tiny these slings are. They're
Wow.
sharing a high DI fruit fly. Like
Oh, yeah, that is-
two would be feeding it, and there was like a group of 3 feeding on one. It's like, this is a high DI fruit fly. It's like, help me. There's hundreds in here. My estimate's probably about 300-400 slings. Easily. And this is her first, and she's ready to lay another one. She can lay up to 6. Help me.
Oh shit.
Right, what's this going to be?
So if anyone wants Tetrapoda lanula, let me know.
I know that one, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going
Well,
to say
thank you
it.
very much for not saying anything, Thomas. That's
I'm gonna-
much appreciated.
I'm going to resist myself. I'm going to have to mute myself.
Oh, I can make a joke with this common name, but I'm not going to.
Goblin shark, Michael got.
Yep, it is a goblin shark. Well done.
That's
Well done,
definitely
Michael.
what I would say.
Yep.
Chris,
Yes.
Micromatus is an absolute dick.
do you reckon I should put that EXO up for sale or just put a swap?
What have you got?
45 by 45 by 45.
Oh, big cube. Okay.
I'd put it for sale.
Is that the one you had your communal in?
No,
All right.
it's one I bought one yesterday thinking because the photo wasn't very good, and
Right.
I said to the woman, "I'll come and collect it," but I thought it was a 30 by 30 by 30, and when
I've done that loads of times.
it was 45 by 45 by 45, so I just got it, and I thought I might be able to swap it for something smaller.
How much did you pay for it?
25.
Oh, well, I'd put it
Oh,
on for 40. Somebody
yeah,
will buy it.
You'll still be able to sell that. Even if you put it on someone's stall at a show, that'll go.
Guaranteed.
I'd be happy just to swap it for a 20 by 20 by 30 or a 30 by 30 by 30.
Yeah, it's a little bit too big for me. Otherwise, I might have been interested. But it's...
Yeah, same here.
If my plan works and I start getting some enclosures made, I may be able to sort everybody out with enclosures.
Yeah, Chris, if you get 20 by 20 by 30s, let me know. I need
That's
a bunch of them.
that's the size I'm planning to build.
Oh,
I'd think
Okay.
about it. Maybe I could maybe I could finally shut down my abortion clinic
huh?
All right.
for the frogs, because I currently run a full-time abortion clinic for the dart frogs. Maybe I
Scorpion!
could finally shut it down if I had somewhere to actually raise the tadpoles and raise the frogs.
Oh,
What type?
That's a Trond, isn't it?
Tron's not even in.
So
well,
that's
spirit animal.
What type? What type? This is another one of my photos, actually.
Mhm.
When he was deciding to be a little dickhead.
Yeah, they do stuff like that. I've had one of mine go upside down and been stuck on the lid, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
It used to love walking across those meshes of that enclosure.
So we got Michael Heterometrus, Layer Forest, and Claire's got Giant Asia,
Lennis, yep.
Lannis.
Selenus.
Yep.
Beautiful scorpion.
Yeah. Lovely scorpion it is. Super chilled most of the time.
I feel like I'm being very annoying tonight, and I don't know why. I think it's because I've been very bored all day.
You're
And
being
so
annoying.
my first human
Not
contact.
to me anyway. I'm sure Jeremy will have a different opinion, but
I'm keeping quiet. I'm keeping quiet.
No, my worst nightmare is to be to some of the people on Scott's live stream yesterday. That's my worst nightmare.
what happened yesterday? I was busy. What happened?
No, there's just people on it that I would rather not be like
Oh yeah, I know what you're on about.
similar to
Yeah.
a couple of people.
I was listening back to that stream. I'm gutted. I missed it now. Fell asleep at like
'Cause I
7
caught
o'clock
near the end of
yesterday.
it, didn't I? So
We're right at the end. It got a bit like there's something awkward about it. I mean, everyone wasn't really wearing any clothes.
Is that directed at Thomas?
I should quit.
I feel
like,
that's
YouTube.
directed straight at you.
I kind of feel like I should just quit YouTube at this point. Like, feeling victimized.
Oh no, Sean, that's awful, mate. It's like
You're lucky you only missed 2. 3.
he's hormonal. Right,
How many more?
we've got a couple more.
Because I'm going to be shooting at 10:30.
Yeah, no worries, matey. That's fine.
otherwise you'll turn into a pumpkin.
No, I need to pack some more males up, make the box up, and then yeah.
Chris, if you find a Fimbriatus male, could you let me know, please?
Fimbriatus.
Yes, please.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh God, I forgot the name.
oh, it's
Shush.
I know.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
You did
There's
say
a-
it, but you're going to end up speaking your mind, and it just blurts out.
His Amore.
Mm. I even know the Latin name of this one.
Blob.
It's a bloob.
Claire has
My
to get
mum
the point
keeps
for that.
messaging me.
Claire has to get the point for that. It's what the fuck.
It's
I don't know, Christopher.
it
Take
is.
care,
Wow,
mate.
smashing it, dude.
Yeah.
Night, Christopher.
No, it's Ian.
I feel it.
Night,
Yeah,
Ian.
they're a very, very weird creature.
Very strange looking thing.
Very, very strange.
No,
Rabbit with piles. See, I'm trying to figure out whether Claire's had a drink or whether
Jeremy.
Claire's completely sober and just completely
Rabbit.
sharp and on it tonight.
It's Jeremy when he's wearing his fursuit.
Not wearing a. You can see I'm not wearing one.
Yeah. It's a fursuit. You can take it off. A rabbit with piles is Jeremy wearing his fursuit.
And I'm not picking up my camera to prove a point in case any of
Jeremy's
you guys
got
are
a-
like, what's that, Jeremy? Go back. Look at the background, Jeremy.
I think Jeremy's got a rabbit ones here in you, Jez.
No,
Yeah,
I don't.
Rabbit with piles is Jeremy in his fursuit.
I don't have a bloody fursuit. I have better things to spend my money on.
I don't drink. You're on it then, Claire. Overtired
Josh,
does have the same. Oh, being overtired actually has the same effect as being drunk. So yeah. What we got here, guys? What we got here?
Can't remember the name of it.
It's because you're busy
I know
doing
what
all
it is.
those slippers, Claire.
I know this one.
Amy.
Sea dragon.
It's no, it's the specifically.
Yeah,
Wait, somebody said
specifically, it is a sea dragon, but what type?
Is it the? Can I say it?
No.
Oh, why? Sorry, I actually gonna have to go in chat.
I mean, Yeah.
He's going to go in chat.
He's
and do it.
actually gone in chat. Oh my god.
Oh my days.
At least if you're going to say dragon, at least spell it properly.
She can't though.
Right.
Her first language is in English.
Now I'm just being annoying.
You should just stop him when you see him.
Because she always bloody.
Jeremy,
Well done,
you
Claire.
don't need to do. You don't need
Hold
to
on.
do nothing
Hold
to be
on.
annoying.
I'm not
Is
even going
it
to
seaweed
acknowledge them.
dragon?
Yeah, Airling's put seawig. Seawig.
I think I'd like a point for that because I got
It's
the
a-
Latin name and I got the real name.
It is a leafy sea dragon. Claire already had said sea dragon. We asked her for specifics, so unfortunately, Thomas, I think
I got the Latin name though.
that's all right.
So
Thomas,
Yeah.
you're
Who's
on the
getting-
stream, man.
Whoa!
who's getting the point?
Claire.
Claire.
Oh, my phone's falling down. What
That's
the...
Why?
Because she put sea dragon before, and then she put leafy afterwards.
It's
Oh.
not Hippocampus compensus.
Right.
Oh, I've got people messaging me about butterfly pinning kits. I swear to God, would they just fuck off? Like,
That's not very
Ooh,
good customer
sorry,
service, is it?
Sorry,
That's not very good customer service, is it? I hope they're not
Someone
watching the
screen
stream
record
again,
this and
Thomas. You
post
do have a
on it.
tendency
No,
to
no,
run your
it's-
mouth on these streams at times, and get yourself into deep shit.
yeah, but right. So somebody
Hey,
from
Chris,
school.
if you're good at clipping shit from me, can you clip that with Thomas and post it on his Facebook page? This is how he treats his customers behind the scenes.
Yeah, we are.
One star Google review because I can't give 0 stars. Slagged me off on YouTube because I tried to buy a pinning
fuck
kit.
off on live stream when I tried
No,
to
it's
buy
it's
pinning kits.
it's somebody
Michael
from
Taylor.
school, right? It's somebody from school that wanted to get into it, so they bought a pinning kit. But then they insisted that I took
Michael's got that one, Chris.
They took certain bits out of the pinning kit, including the instructions, because they said they could just Google it, and now they're asking me questions. So actually, they can get fucked. He's like, "Hey, for the you play."
If you want an idea on the size of this mantis, this was mine. That screw at the top is one of these. This is a small mantis den enclosure, and that screw is one of their small 3 mil screws, I think it is.
Yeah.
Is that a P paradoxa?
Yeah, it's tiny. My little baby that passed away.
Aw.
But yeah, we've got one more to do. And this one we are going to be specific on. I want the actual name.
So it's not called Fred, George. Specific name.
Jeremy without glasses, Jesus.
What?
Looks like an egg.
What? Why are you bullying me today? What's the point?
I don't know. I'm in a really bad mood, but also a really good mood at the same time.
So you're
Which just
taking it
makes
out
me a
on
really
me?
annoying person.
What is
That's
that?
Matt's crabs.
That's some sort of.
That's Scott.
Thomas, just so you know, Kath's standing behind me, and she's just said, "I hope they're not." She also did say it's nice to see Jeremy on screen.
Ah, yeah, good. See?
Yeah,
You got some love, Jeremy.
Bring them off.
Thank you. See, someone who's nice to me for once. Jeez.
We like you, Jeremy. You're just really
you
easy to fun off.
I'm not taking that
That's
from you,
right.
Thomas. You just called me a fucking egg a minute ago.
Kath says hello.
Hey,
Hello.
take your glasses off and prove that you're not.
Does no one know what this is?
I know.
No.
I know.
Okay.
Can I
I
say
know.
what kind of animal it is?
I know. I know.
That's like sort
I
of
know.
fire thing.
I know. I know.
Hey, Chris,
We-
I
it's not
know.
a dubia.
I know
we-
what it is.
We hear you, Chris. We hear you.
Chris, it's not a dubia.
Is it? Is it not?
No, it's not.
It's a fucking fat dubia.
Chris note.
No.
Thanks, Claire. I missed that.
I know what it is.
Then what is
No.
it? Blah blah blah.
Go on, Chris. Go on. We'll let you
It's
get
a
this
king.
one.
It's a king.
All that to say it was a king.
It's a king crab. In it.
No.
No. Fuck off. It's a king crab.
This one person keeps messaging me, and honestly, like,
Mitten,
they can get lost.
crab on roids, Godzilla.
I know.
Hmm.
There's an
It's like
airy
anybody who
People.
pays full price for a pinning kit, I will help 24/7, and I will give any message 24/7. But if you take out the instructions of the pinning kit just to save yourself £1, then I'm not going to help you when you message me.
Thank you, Michael. Yeti
Thomas,
crab.
there's no coming back from it. We already
Very
posted all over your
interesting
business
Yeti
page.
crab.
Yeah.
See, the issue is I've got unverified reviews on my Google profile, which means that anybody can leave a review. So technically, you could ruin my business. Jeremy, don't.
Doing a good job on his own.
Jeremy, it's real business. It will ruin
Huh?
my life.
Thomas, you look different tonight. You got makeup on.
No, I've got no glasses on, and my hair is really shit because, like, I had a shower and I didn't sort it out straight away, which means it's gone really weird.
Your eyes do look particularly dark around the eyeliner area.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Mitty.
He's got the fake lashes on and everything.
Even got the. Where's my wig gone?
Really?
See, as
Oh,
Susan
tell me.
says, customers always right even when they're wrong.
Yeah, but like,
Thomas.
if I went into Sainsbury's and I said, I don't want all of that onion, I just want the little bit of roots, and then you try to return it, they're not going to give you full price for the return. So they didn't get a full pinning kit. They specifically removed the instructions.
Eyeliner.
So they saved themselves money, and they've saved themselves even more money because
They've saved themselves money, but they've
So, Chris-
saved themselves money on the instructions, which is why I don't want to help them. Because they've not asked for the instructions, so why should I help them?
Well, I mean, just say you're going to charge them a £5 for the instructions. There you go.
Yeah, just say to them, like, can't you sell the instructions separately?
Yeah.
Fair, might do that.
Just
Although,
say
to
to
be
them,
honest,
like,
if
say the instructions for it come with the kit, but if you chose the option without the instructions will cost you this much money.
It
for
was
the
my
instructions.
There you
option.
go.
Like, message me being
To be
like,
honest, it's not
kit
it's
for
not
20
rocket
quid if I
science.
take out this,
It's
and
not
this.
rocket science. If they went onto YouTube, I'm sure they'd find a pinning video
Yeah,
using
no.
the pinning kit.
Matt, they did originally say they would be able to Google it, and they clearly
That's
haven't been able
why
to
they
Google
took them
it,
out.
so-
No, the thing they're asking me is like, should I pin it in the natural open wing position or the scientific study position? Fucking like, pick. It's like,
We'll do it how
it's
you
your
want.
choice.
Day in
Christopher,
the life of a business owner, am I right, guys?
That is the date. Like, that
Exo
fucking hell.
King.
I hate
Oh,
being
the
business owner.
issues.
Lord of all
Might-
exos. What was the final tally? Who won?
You have the tally in your phone.
Oh, you sent it to me, have you?
Oh, drum roll, drum
Let me get a
roll.
drum
look
roll.
at this. Look at this. I was going to let you have all the glory. We have. You've been very proficient with this tonight, Chris, I must say.
Ooh.
I thought I was going to
What
struggle
job?
tonight without my co-pilot, but right. Claire is tonight's winner with 5.
Hey.
Nice one.
Closely followed up by Ling with a score of 4.
Nice one.
Well done. Well done. What I want to know, though, chat, is have you enjoyed the quiz tonight? That's the main thing. That's what we
Thomas
wanna know.
definitely has enjoyed the quiz.
If you've enjoyed the
I'm
quiz,
sorry, I
give me
feel like
a...
I've been really annoying. I promise
Unfortunately,
I'm
I
just
did
in a
not
really weird
enjoy
mood.
it. I enjoyed the moment we managed to get Jeremy twice for a gift and a clip.
Fuck you.
As long as you found the whole night entertaining, then
Oh yes, it was.
good.
Oh, this
I'm
was
glad.
a terrible night. I got another clip done of me. I got bullied by Thomas.
Sorry, I feel like I've been a dick tonight. I don't know why. I'm just in like a really funny mood. I feel
I'm
like
smashing this fucking thing tomorrow morning.
You could make that into a nice enclosure.
What is fruit bowl?
Yeah.
You know what? No, I'm going to turn it into a bird bar for the 2 little birds I'm looking
Thanks,
after at the
Susan.
moment.
Put Jeremy on the big screen.
No, don't put him on
Yeah.
the big screen, please.
I'm on
Big
the
screen.
screen.
Do you want to go on the big screen, Jeremy?
Do it again, do it again, do it again.
You're cooking up.
The person has just messaged me saying, "Bestie, I'm so indecisive." Fucking bestie who? I'm not a bestie. I'm gonna gouge my eyes out.
No,
Is
it's
that
been.
a diamond mirror?
Huh?
Has that mirror got like a diamond going in
It's just glitter. It's just glitter. I'm never turning on my camera again, man.
Yes, you are,
Jesus.
Jeremy. You love it.
You keep
No,
saying
you
love it
that.
secretly.
Do you know how many times my dad saw the fucking tags on Facebook on his timeline? Jeremy, what is this? Why are you moving the pot out of the way?
Did you actually go through the process of explaining what had happened?
Yes.
And what was he?
I
Was he
said, Dad,
laughing?
they all call me fucking posh, so I had to move out of the way.
Was he laughing? Was he laughing?
He was just he was so confused. Like, what do you mean posh? You're not posh. I was like, yeah, I know I'm not posh, but they call me posh.
I said to my mum, I was like, "Mum, you know people on live stream call me posh," and she was like, "Yeah." It's like, yeah.
Your dad seems cool though. When I met him at BTS, he seems like a cool dude.
Oh, my dad
Jeremy.
is the best, man. He's hilarious. I love him. He's the best.
Yeah, always got to look.
There's
after
only
him.
like 4 people who've met my dad, and that was at the end of Barnsley.
Richard Branson, Elon Musk.
Right, so hear me out here, right?
Mark
My
Oh
mum-
God, here we go.
My mum used to
Tony
work.
Blair.
No. So my mum used to work for Virgin Money.
I think you've got to go on big screen here for this, Thomas. Actually, just need to see you.
No.
Come on, explain your story.
My mum used to
Your
work for
glam
Virgin Money,
filter on.
and there was one time when she was given like employee of the something, and she was flown out to Necker Island to go meet meet Richard Branson. And so my dad is like a big Labour supporter, because of course he is. And the day after Gordon Brown was ousted from office, like as in the day after he lost the election, my dad was flying from London back to Edinburgh, and he loves Gordon Brown. And Gordon Brown was taking his bag out of the overhead compartment as they landed in Edinburgh. And my dad helped him, and he was like, "You've done enough for this country." And Gordon Brown was like, what did you
I
say
think you
to
need
me?
to come off big screen.
Yeah. But in a good way. Like, my dad was like, "You've done enough for the country. You know, you're a good guy." But obviously, the way he said it, because it's my dad, he's an absolute dick. It just came across as he was being like really sarcastic. So yeah, the 2 most famous people.
I'm Mark and Victoria.
In fact,
Mark.
all 3 of us have been
Hi,
on a
Mark,
Zoom call
Victoria.
with Bill Gates. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna ignore the fact that there was like 600 other people, but Zoom call with Bill Gates.
Yeah, I'm going to be shooting now.
See you later, Chris. Thank you very much for your help tonight, buddy. It's been lovely.
No
to have you
worries.
here.
Thank you for having me on. I just
Always,
Take
need to-
care,
dude.
mate.
Always brilliant.
Wait,
It's been fun.
Titanic.
It's been fun.
You know the bit where like that bitch
Yeah.
pushes him off
Bye.
the.
See you later,
the-
Chris. But
the
fuck
door.
you.
Bye, Chris.
Fuck you. Oh.
Yeah, you know I did actually cry at Titanic. The bit where the bitch pushes Leonardo DiCaprio off the door because she just wants to alter herself. I cried at that. I cried at that.
I once managed to somehow sneak my way into the Champagne Royal tent at Royal Lytton St Anne's Golf Open with Prince Andrew and people like that in there, just to have a glass of champagne. I was uninvited, obviously. I wasn't. I didn't manage to stay in there very long, but they let me finish my drink.
My parents were at a Royal Ascot event in Edinburgh the other day because my mum's like the financial officer for a charity, and I think there's a couple of people at that. Don't really know who, but she was saying that there's some funny story. I can't even remember any of it. Yeah. What was that?
I've met Tiger Woods.
Oh. My dad's met. Oh, fuck. My dad has met Rory McIlroy.
Yeah, I met Tiger Woods. I walked round about 9 holes on a practice day at a golf course with him and his caddy. Like, there was no one else around. It was really, really early in the morning. It was like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
Bloody hell. You were. Whoops.
Fucking
Jeremy's not
Chris,
getting away
man.
from that now.
Alice has already made it into a fucking GIF on the group.
The thing is, it doesn't take like when Chris goes, he never leaves.
No, he doesn't.
He'll be in chat. He'll be in chat listening. He'll be listening to this still. It won't be going away.
So he's still listening. Fuck you.
Oh no.
Do you know what? Vinnie Jones actually would be. I'd love to. I'd love to meet Vinnie Jones. Vinnie Jones is cool.
Yeah, so it's quite.
Nice.
Hold on. I was on Saturday morning show, fully booked with Jamie Thinks and Zoe Ball, line dancing.
I refuse to do line dancing. Always have to.
Line dancing.
Just
We
hate it with a vengeance.
we went to a charity dinner again with my mom, and we were at the same table as like Tilda Swinton, whatever her name is, the
Yeah.
bald one from the Avengers movie.
Yeah.
The one with the orange coat.
The bold. There's a lot of bold people in the
Doctor
Avengers.
Strange, the woman who trained
Like,
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, the woman who trained
Oh,
Doctor Strange.
right,
Yeah,
right.
she's really boring. Actually, she's a nice woman, but like really boring.
No,
No, but like you'd think she'd be interesting because my drama teacher
Why?
went to the
Why would
was
you
in the
think she
same
was
year
interesting?
as her at school. I don't know, like some interesting stories of acting years gone past, but no, she was just like there.
Do you know who is a bit of a menace in her younger years?
Mhm.
And that was what's her freaking name? She went to school literally just down the road from here. Helen Mirren.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bit of a menace in her younger years. Apparently, went to an all-girls Catholic school.
That doesn't
If you
bode
know
well,
anything
does it?
about all-girls Catholic schools,
Oh dear.
Catholic schools in general. I went to one.
I go to the same. Oh no, that might reveal my school because you probably Google it. I'm going to say it anyway. I went to the same school as Tony Blair.
I'll Google it and forward the video
Eton.
of you cussing your friend.
No,
how many
I
times
only
did you
went
have
there
Boris Johnson around your house for lunch?
never. Can't stand the man. I'd like drop to kick him if I ever saw him. Yeah, we went to
Honey,
the.
you
I
couldn't
went to
drop
the,
kick Boris Johnson. You couldn't drop kick an isopod.
You've got a point
Yeah,
there.
Boris
Tiny.
Johnson will just knock you over like he knocked over that
You
Chinese kid when he
try
did
to drop
rugby.
kick Boris Johnson. He's going to land on your foot, and your leg's just going to leave your
Just-
your body at your hip.
Yeah, so I only
Straight
went
to
to
the
the.
hip.
It's going to
I
be,
only
you know,
went
when he did that proper rugby tackle on that poor little Chinese kid when they did that rugby game.
Oh,
That's going to be
God.
Thomas just under his shoe.
Yeah, I
Yep.
did 5.
No
No,
shame.
I did 7 years at the school I'm at the moment, and then I did a year at the school that Tony Blair went to, and then I went back to my school because I preferred it because the one that Tony Blair went to was like too
Too
stuck up.
posh.
Yeah, it's
I
like
really
just up
wanna
the
Yeti
road. It
grad.
was only like a. 10 minutes.
So yeah, you are posh, aren't you?
Tom
It's
Baker.
basically.
Yeah, Tom Baker's cool. Tom Baker, my friend who I work with, my mate Paul, he actually is a huge Doctor Who fan. Like, just obsessed. You go to his house, the whole thing is Doctor Who. And Tom Baker actually and him talk quite a bit. Obviously now it's phones and stuff, but beforehand it used to be email quite a lot back and forwards. Tom Baker normally sends him used to send him all the DVDs signed and things like that when they came out. Yeah,
My
he's quite good friends with him.
my granddad, when he worked at the Colgate factory, was best friends with Christopher Eccleston's dad.
That is a random link, isn't it? At the
Yeah.
Colgate factory.
Yeah, the Colgate factory where my granddad worked, he was like busy mates with Christopher Eccleston's dad. Yeah.
Random.
I don't know if any of you've played Legend of Zelda and know Hyrule Castle from it, but that's
No.
basically the school that I went to for a year. It's
All right.
quite cool. Yeah.
Well, if Connor gets
But then
into
I
the
left that.
university he wants to go to, it does look like Hogwarts when you approach it because it's up at the top of a mountain, and it's all a very old building. Very
Yeah.
old.
I mean, the school I currently go to was said to be part of J.K. Rowling's inspiration for Hogwarts because obviously she lived in Edinburgh for the
Is
whole
that why
time. she was-
all the wizards have got posh accents?
That's where they're all white. Or they've got really racist
Jesus
names.
Christ.
No,
Mark, have you got anything you want to say
cancelled?
before Thomas just destroys my channel?
Yeah.
Hey, it's not yours. It's his business reputation.
No, I don't-
He's
I don't mean
slating
it
off
like
his
that.
customers. He's racist.
I don't mean it like that. I was actually pointing at how racist she is. Because any non-white character has got the most racist name ever. Like Cho Chang, the only Chinese character.
He's getting that last sip out of it, isn't he?
Choking on my last sip.
No, I'm not racist, I promise. I was just pointing at how racist she is. Like, think about it.
Too
The
late
only,
for that, mate. It's too late.
like, the only non-white character she's got is called Cho Chang, who's Chinese. Like, I'm sorry, but
But if you, but that's not racism, because if you actually look up in a Chinese telephone book, one of the most common names is going to be Chang.
yeah, but she could have been a bit more creative. Like,
I think any name you give to someone from any country, someone's going to interpret that as being extremely racist, because when you go with common names,
for Bristol, Alice.
some names are like that.
Did you see
Alice here?
George's comment?
I'm not, I promise, I'm not racist. I'm the least racist human being on planet Earth.
Did you see George's comment?
Joking, by the way.
Dev Exotics.
No, it's not Durham. Banger.
My lord.
It does. They do. Durham does look very much like that as well, though. Yeah. Bangers.
How you doing, Scott?
Yeah,
Right,
evening,
Scott.
Scott.
Oh, God.
Hope
feel like I'm gonna
you're
spend
feeling good, Scott. Hope you're feeling better than you
10
were earlier,
years
mate.
proving I'm not racist.
Oh, has Scott got his stickers through from Claire today?
I think he got them last night. Because
Yeah.
he posted a unboxing.
I saw the
of
short.
them.
I saw the short thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know if they were in Claire's hand or Scott's hand. They both look effeminate.
But as much as I
just-
want to stay on, guys, I've got to shoot off for today. My phone's going to die when I've got work
Alright.
in the morning. So
No, I
Gonna shoot
was
off.
actually going to say I'm going to end the stream at 11 anyway. So just to give
Good night,
people a bit of
Jeremy.
advance notice.
Right, Jeremy.
it's all good. My phone's on 2% anyway, so I'm going to
No worries,
shoot
buddy.
off.
I
Thanks
will
for having me on,
catch you
dude. I
during the week,
appreciate
dude.
it.
Anyway, no worries, buddy.
Thomas.
Nice. Cheers for coming on, mate.
Fuck you. Chris, if you're listening,
Bye,
fuck you.
Jeremy.
And see you later, guys. Take it easy.
Love you,
Bye.
Jeremy. Bye, Jeremy.
Bye.
Thank you.
See you later. dude.
Jeremy. Anyway, thank God he's gone.
Yeah, I know, Scott. Well, you know where we are, mate, if you want to chat. But I know you don't want to chat because people, what you said about in the chat earlier, I know that talking to people is probably not what you want to do. So,
I can punch a few people for you if you want.
oh, there we go. That's nice. Amy, you need to take some pictures. Take some pictures of it for me
No,
because I've not
Claire.
actually still got one. So, it'd be nice to see it because I know you got. It was quite a big one, wasn't it, from the giveaway?
I heard that, Thomas. Jeremy's now doing it. What?
Yes, Jeremy's
Crystal.
like Chris 2.0, isn't he?
Yeah. Go to
What
bed.
did I enjoyed that quiz. That was good. I enjoyed it. Something a little bit
I need to
different.
think of something like that for. Wait, is it tomorrow?
What?
Fucking hell, my live stream. Is
Yeah,
it Thursday already?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow, yeah.
Shit. What am I going to
Oh,
do?
right. Okay.
I don't bloody know.
That's good. 1.3k views on the short. That's awesome, Scott.
Not bad.
Yeah, that was just free
Night,
stickers.
Michael.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
Shit.
they are nice. They are really nice. I mean, I'm really pleased. I've got like the two sizes now, so I've got the small and the large ones.
Night, Michael.
I'm thinking of giving
Night,
like the
Michael.
smaller ones to the hobbits and the larger ones to normal sized people.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing.
Terry.
But I've got some pin badges coming off Claire as well.
Really?
Mm.
Oh wow.
I need to talk to Claire actually because I need to get labels printed for the food bags of the ice pods.
I've sent you a
Thanks,
parcel
Claire.
today, Mark, she says.
I don't know if she deals with white supremacists.
I promise I'm not. I swear to God, I'm the least racist person on planet Earth.
That's what a racist would say.
No, I honestly I've ruined my reputation. I
Haven't it?
should never have come on this stream.
How have I ruined your reputation? Eh?
You've not ruined my reputation.
Oh, you
I've
had.
ruined my
Yeah, you- I was
reputation.
going to say. Oh yeah, Amy, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it because I know it's quite a big one, isn't it? That's got sort of sent you. So I'd be really in. I've sort of grown. That's going to be the if I get another spider, that would be the spider that I get for sure.
I'm actually gonna cry. I don't even know why.
Oh my god!
So, what made you decide to do your isopod food anyway, Thomas?
I don't know.
What
Just
possessed
like-
you to just do that?
Well, so basically, I want to try and diversify the website because frames don't sell. There's too many people that do them better than me. You know, Dead Set is always going to be better than me because she's got more experience, she's better known. People are always going to go to her. And then there was another guy at Barnsley, so I actually sold one singular frame at Barnsley. That was it. And I sold 22 pinning kits. So
Nice.
I'm kind of trying to diversify more into the equipment kind of section. So pinning kits, bits of pinning kits. I'll have pinning boards and tweezers, more pins, that kind of stuff. And also icepod food, testing the water. I've only spent about 50 quid on all the ingredients. So, you know.
Yeah, I reckon anybody that ain't had stickers off Claire could get in touch with her because she does an absolutely amazing job.
They are nice. And also, I mean, I know she's obviously only going to get busier, but
Poor Claire. We knew you so well.
The speed that she sends them out at is like customer service is brilliant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anton, yes, Laura does have snakes.
Yeah, she does.
She does all sorts. Anton, if you're, I'm not sure if you're on TikTok or not, but she does a lot of stuff on TikTok, and she actually has, like, when you see her, she did a live stream packing up for the BTS. So she was the day before BTS. She was actually 2 days before BTS. She was packing up the stuff that she was getting ready for it, and then she was showing around her room, and she has got some extremely odd animals in there that she was taxidermying.
Meerkats, moles, that kind of shit.
I can't think what the biggest thing she had, but she had like a skeleton she was putting together on the floor or something. I can't think what it was, but she's got quite a lot of stuff.
That might have been the stream that I confronted her because she was like, "Oh, I was like, or somebody else was like, are you ethical?" And she was like, "I'm 100% ethical." And I was like, "How do you deal with the non-ethical white witch moth?" And she was like, "They're 100% ethical." And I was like, "There's no such thing as an ethical white witch moth. We don't even know what the first instar of the caterpillar or the egg looks like. We've never seen it. So they cannot physically be ethical."
Yep.
They have been caught in the wild. They've not even been like raised in captivity. They have been caught in the wild. They've never successfully been raised.
A lot of people know Laura through the shows because she attends all the shows. She will probably be at. I can't see any reason why she wouldn't be at Glasgow. She's at all the shows normally.
She isn't. She's thinking about not coming because she can't sort the dogs out.
Oh right, but yeah, there's a few people who have spoke to her quite. I mean, she's set a couple of pieces for me. I've talked to her quite a bit at BTS and stuff like that as well, and other shows. Thomas obviously knows her.
She done more Sturm, like.
Yeah, she did an amazing. That was you picked that up at Bedford last year, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that Sturmy was an amazing piece. But she does remains to be seen. There's another one they do stuff.
Does anybody know what Scott's comment? Thomas Deadset started you are where you are though. I don't know what that comment means.
They started out, Lord, as you've started out now.
Yeah.
And work their way up.
But they started like 10 years ago, so they've got the experience and the street cred.
Yeah, but
you're like.
No, I'm not saying I'm not going to get that. I'm just saying it's going to be a while before.
A lot of people who start businesses and a lot of people who start developing businesses don't start developing them at your age.
No.
Yeah, most people start probably 5-10 years later than you are. Some people don't even start their proper vocation till they're in their 40s and 50s. Like my dad didn't become a chef until his late 40s. People find their niche. If you find it early, dude, there's no reason. You've got your whole life. Like
I must admit, it was a bit gutting. So I obviously posted on Scott's Facebook that I was looking for any spider just for I'd do it for cost.
Yeah.
And so a couple of people messaged me, and I actually had two of the people that messaged me turned around and said that they didn't need it anymore because they'd gone to Dead Set. And it's like, I was actually offering to do it for nothing. And I mean, I know that there's hardly any, like, proof of my experience there, but, like, it's a bit gutting when I was offering to do it for basically nothing and they've gone to Dead Set for, like,
sometimes
40
some people just need that, right? So there's a bit of a weird thing, isn't there? Because people who have had a pet that's extreme means a lot to them. They want it to go to someone that is
experience.
No, it's not
Unknown.
just experience. It's something like they want to know that whatever happens to it, there's not a risk. Whereas some people just will also take a leap of faith. Like there's some spiders that I've had pass that if I was going to have them set, because even though my pets mean a lot to me anyway, but if I'm either have it set or it's going into the ground. So if I'm in that frame of mind where I'm going to bury it rather than have it set, then it's a
Then it
case of
doesn't matter.
you take the gamble and then just see what happens with it. And people do need to. And also Scott's right here. Normally, if it sounds too good to be true, it normally is. And unfortunately, when people offer things for nothing, that gives out a dodgy vibe where people believe that there's a catch there, or you're going to send it and it's never going to come back. And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, they see it on your website for sale.
Yeah. I do always try and be quite clear that it's only cheap for now so that I can get
I'm sure she will, mate.
commissiony stuff. But
yeah. You did Ian's one, didn't you?
it's just here.
Yeah, let's put it on big screen, dude. Nice.
It's only these top 2 legs that still haven't dried, so all of these legs are not pinned on. So I'm holding it so it doesn't just rip those front 2 legs off.
Yeah. Nice.
It's looking okay.
The abdomen looks really nicely shaped as well.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's not perfect, but I've got a new method that I did with another spider, but it's in the drying cupboard at the moment.
Is that the one that you're putting on the rock? Or in the cave or whatever you're doing? Is that the one that's going to go in the dome in the cave or whatever it is?
No, I think that one's just going to go in a frame. But the one that I've got in the drying cupboard at the moment is I just made a slit in the back of the abdomen, emptied it out, made the hole really small, filled it with silicone, and it's perfectly round and perfectly like spherical. It's turned out really good.
Is that like a quite a difficult process to get the silicone? I'll take it the silicone goes in there and obviously it's got to dry, so as it's drying do you have to manipulate it?
No, if you just fill it enough it just fully expands. It like balloons out, so it looks quite okay. It's not great for some because it'll look too big, just like really fat, but for others
some spiders look that way, don't they? Like something like a sturmy, you know.
Yeah,
there you go. Scott says if anything dies between now and Scotland he'll bring it up for you, mate.
definitely. I mean, I'm happy to pay postage on anything to me as well.
Yeah, well, I've got mine, but it's too warm to send them.
Let's have a look. Show Mark's up on this. This is sturmy, believe in it. That's an awesome piece. I'll tell you what, that photo, Mark, doesn't really do it justice, dude.
No.
Like seeing that dome in person, it's an amazing piece.
Yeah,
done really well with that, did.
It's it don't do justice at all.
No, it's really good.
I've got some Nephila coming soon, and I've got some plans with that as well. And obviously, I'm doing a big kind of diorama piece with all of the giant Asian hornets as well. So that should be cool.
Hey Dev, what's the mature male, mate?
Oh, I like mature males because they're actually very leggy.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I've got males.
Oh, it's not as bad as the time. My mum got really concerned because I was just messaging this guy going like, he messaged me back going, yeah, I've got some lovely Asian females for you.
Oh, very nice. G-Pog.
Ooh,
nice,
dude.
I've only done the only mature male
yeah,
curly hair.
If Jeremy's still in chat though, mate, I'll tell you, you can guarantee that your I like mature males is getting clipped.
Yeah,
because you've been on it. You've been on him all night.
Pray Jeremy's gone.
You're gonna get some comeback from that.
Or Chris.
I'll tell you what though, sleeping in with mum and dad. Jesus Christ, I was struggling to keep it together.
Fucking hell, Scott,
Yeah.
I'm not racist because I said Asian females. It was butterflies that I was buying.
Scott, you missed it earlier when Jeremy was telling us about the room temperatures and the air conditioning in one of the other rooms.
Oh,
So
he was like,
dragged the mattress
my
in.
mum.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
I had somebody message me today, Matt.
Go on.
And she said she started doing logos again.
All right.
And she
Night,
sent me
Claire.
one.
Night,
She
Claire.
says, I don't know if you want to keep it and use it or what, but I just thought I'd send you this. And that's it.
Oh, all right.
So look at that.
Cool.
Oh, nice. It's a little bit different to what you've got at the moment, isn't it? But same
Yeah.
sort of vibe.
Yeah.
It is.
So what did you say to her?
I says at the moment, like, I'm happy with the one I got, but I want to keep that because I may use it in time.
Yeah.
If I just feel like a change and I've got it there, so that'll be good.
I don't know if Philip's comment of "Are you driving or flying up to Scotland?" is towards me, but I'm already here.
No, I think that's just Scott.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
I think that's to Scott.
Yeah.
Good night,
Right,
Claire. Take care.
I'm actually waiting. I still haven't looked yet, and I know that Claire knows about this, but I'm waiting because on the back wall here that you now can't see because it's too dark. But
Massive, big thing.
Yeah. Going to go with once all that comes off there. I'm going to get 1.2 meter diameter vinyl print of my logo on the wall.
Better hope you don't change it.
Oh, you can have two.
I'm going for a massive penis.
Oh dear.
1.2 meters on the wall.
Ow.
Lift up, Dave. Oh, right. Okay. So you're going up there. Scott, are you staying with the Creatures from the North crew then, are you, in Scotland? Are you staying with them guys?
Before he's getting a bloody tent, sleeping on bloody Anton's lawn.
Scott,
Yeah.
if you're doing that, dude, you know what my phone number is, and we can sort out a safe word first.
I'll come and pick you up in the middle of the night, Scott. You know, if you have cold feet. We've got a spare bedroom for you to stay in.
Ooh.
He might not want to now he knows you're into mature males, but anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway,
Oh,
guys,
Told you Anton's lawn.
it's gone late. I said I was going to end it around 10:30, 11, and it's just past 11. I've got feeding I've got to get done, so I'm going to have to end the stream, unfortunately.
Why don't you sit in chat and feed though?
Why do I not just sit in chat and feed?
Like, why don't you just like sit talking to us while you're feeding stuff? Honestly, I've had no human interaction all day, and I'm just desperate for somebody to talk to.
Stay online. Don't just leave when the stream ends. We'll have a chat. Right. There you go. Why do you have to stay on your Oh dear. Anyway, guys, it has been awesome. I hope you did enjoy the quiz tonight because I just wanted to try something a little bit different. I'm not sure what's going on with some of the other streams at the moment with
I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow.
breaks.
Yeah.
So I'm going to possibly run those sort of games once a month when I do the stream normally, and maybe I might alternate it in with something like Pictionary or something like that if people are interested. I think it sort of keeps people interested, keeps it a little bit different, and keeps the chat interactive. So if people are interested in that, then leave a comment on this live stream when it ends and say if you'd like to see more of that type of stuff, then obviously we can do that. Yeah. Anyway, it's been lovely to everyone in chat. I appreciate the panel all coming on. Everyone who was on and is still on, I really do appreciate the support you guys have done. And in 55 minutes, it will officially be the 1 year of my Spider Content YouTube anniversary. So, yay.
Awesome.
Anyway, right. Have a good evening, guys.
Night, Philip.
And
Night,
we will see
everybody.
you all later.